cookies.
Them shits be good for that.
Yeah, I didn't get high. Nigga,
I just ate 500 milligrams just now. I ain't gonna do shit.
For real?
Yeah, I don't do shit. Man.
I'll be a little lifted, but I ain't smoking right. I'm not really smoking right now. I'm smoking a little.
I'm running into a lot of people who saying that, man. Smokers are like, nah, I'm taking 30 days, 60 days.
Yeah, I take breaks every now and again. You don't want nothing to control you.
You do that in the beginning of the year.
Clean out.
So about 420 comes, you blow it down.
I took a break in years, nigga.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Since you was in the military?
Take a week off.
Are we on?
A week off.
Yeah, I take a week off.
No.
I take a week off.
Did you smoke much when you was in the military?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Heavy drugs in the military.
Niggas was getting kicked out left and right for crack and not crack, but cocaine and all that shit.
Not like
bro.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas was doing crack in the military?
No.
Machine gun. He was on crack and he had
Nigga over there with the other arm, you know, I got these for $25. I get you 6 more like this.
I was heavy on the weed, man.
Yeah, man, that weed shit, man. Like for me, on Sunday when I was taking them shrooms on Sunday, I probably smoked a good 11 grams on Sunday. So I was like, you know what?
God damn.
I smoked a good. I smoked about
11 grams of shrooms.
No, weed.
Oh,
I smoked about a good. I smoked over a quarter.
You was fucking with them rocks too?
Room is a whole nother level, nigga.
And so like I'm gonna take a little bit of a break.
I heard this nigga over here.
I said, nigga, you was out there fucking with them rocks too. And that nigga just bypassed it. So yeah, I was out there blowing up that glass pipe, man.
One time I was high on the edible and Charlie said, what did he say to me? I don't remember, but he noticed he said some shit like I was on that product or something. Nigga, I don't fuck with that product.
Man, let that narcotic alone now.
That shit all fast like the nigga didn't hear me. Like, shit was a product. Like, nigga. No, it's edible, nigga.
Many relatives was out in the same. Change their whole life off that shit. I could never do no heavy shit.
Yeah, I couldn't do that heavy shit. I wouldn't do no LSD, no acid, no cocaine, none of that shit. I wouldn't do that. Shrooms come from the earth though. That's God. See that?
Shroom?
That come from the earth.
My dad scared me when I was 8, dog. We was walking out the grocery store. There was a nigga singing to my dad. Nigga was missing all his chiclets and shit, man. Like, knew my dad's name and shit, man. We got in the car. I was like, Pops, what's going on with man? He was like, that's Biscuit. I said, what happened to him? He said, man, he was an all-star athlete, blah, blah, blah. Smoked something at a party. Somebody put something in his weed or something. And he said it messed up his brain. And that nigga yelled at me. And that's why you don't do drugs. Because if you do, you end up just like Biscuit. It scared the shit out of me.
You don't do drugs,
I'm
but
just saying, when I turned 15 and they started passing the blunt around and I looked at that motherfucker, I heard Biscuit singing. I was like, oh, nigga.
I just smoked weed when I was young.
Everybody knows.
I just smoked weed when I was young.
I did a whole lot of shit. I ain't never did drugs in my life. I did a whole lot of other bullshit, but that shit scared the shit out of me, dog.
Weed and mushrooms ain't drugs, though. That's
Biscuit
God.
wasn't on no weed when he was saying
He was on heavy product.
That was some shit that went through refinement process.
on that narcotic. Now, I
Put
down that narcotic now.
scared the dog shit
What
out
song
of me,
was
dog.
Biscuit singing? You remember the song?
He made it up.
I don't know what the fuck.
Midnight Train to Georgia.
I can't even tell you what he was singing, but the nigga scared the shit. That the first time in my life I seen somebody missing that many fronts.
You remember the first time you met a homeless motherfucker your age?
Hell
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was weird because the dude, he was one of them dudes that went to my, remember when we was in high school, you had that one nigga that nobody know, but they was there for like 2 months and they was out.
Yeah.
But they got in 2 or 3 fights when they was there. It was that dude. I didn't know his name, but I remember him being to school for a couple months, getting in a couple fights and being out.
Right.
Then I saw this motherfucker behind the Savoy one day in Inglewood. I was like, ooh. Like right when the Savoy first opened, we was like 22.
By the trash can.
Yeah, back there, like in that little alley behind the Savoy. We was like 22, 23. I was like, ooh.
Man. What about you, dog?
Shit, I was working at this vet center for homeless vets.
Yeah.
And one of the like had to be like 5 of them cats.
So you mean to tell me it's veterinarians that are homeless that take care of animals?
Nigga take care of stray dogs and cats.
The dogs got somewhere to go, but not me. I'm a homeless vet.
I'm just gonna fix his foot.
Fix his foot?
I'm gonna get a dog the parvo shot in this parking lot.
Kraig Smith, y'all. He'll be here all week.
They got a trunk full of parvo shots. I got tetanus shots, parvo. I can deworm them motherfucker right here in the liquor store parking lot.
What you need?
Got a jacket with all the syringes.
What do you need?
That nigga had dog toenail clippers on his key ring.
still now. Hold him still. But go ahead, what you say.
Shout out Jerry Brown for the 10 ball. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, there has to be like a homeless doctor or surgeon out there that's literally sleeping.
I know
in the
one.
car.
Probably somebody, living above their means. I'm sure it is.
Right.
Living above their means, just niggas be getting they whole they license taken. You know what I'm saying? They medical license taken.
That too, but living above your means can get you on the street too now.
I got a family member out there like that right now.
Like you can be working full time and not have it.
But I'm saying they get sued though in that.
That little malpractice.
That happens a lot, and they don't really put that out there. But doctors get sued a lot for malpractice.
Them niggas better have bonds.
Yeah. What if?
But like you have a cousin that's out there, former doctor. Like
Really?
he's a cousin through marriage.
Right.
But his wife divorced him. And they've been married for like 30 years. She kind of kept his bag, and he's living on the streets right now in L.A. because he kind of went a little bit crazy. Got a PhD and all that shit.
Ben Frank, what up, though?
Yeah.
Ben Frank, I can look at your profile pic and tell that you wasted your stimulus on alcohol and scratch-offs, nigga.
But you're right. I can tell you by your profile pic, you took that picture so child support won't be on your ass.
That's funny as fuck. And what was I gonna say? There are people out there who are really that practical, who are homeless, not because they don't have the money and nowhere to go, but it just don't make no sense to get a crib when I could just sleep in my car. Yeah. Like it's some motherfuckers that are that practical.
Yeah, that's true.
At that center I was working at, we had cats that would leak because we had to. These niggas had rules like you couldn't come in here high and drunk. We would drug test them every time they came in and do a breathalyzer. So one cat was like, "Man, I'm out." He had just came in like 2 days ago. He's like, "Well, why you leaving? You getting 3 meals. You getting a place to shower, and we put you in the house. We give you a job. Like this motherfucker did everything. This is a one-stop shop.
Yeah,
you just gotta go through the program though. It's gonna take you 9 months, but you're gonna be clean when you get up out of here, and you're gonna be set up. A job, a house. What the fuck?
Right.
This thing. Oh no, y'all got too many rules for me. Ain't no rules in my car.
Oh wow.
Ain't no rules in my car.
Ain't no rules in my car. This thing was outside in the parking
lot. That nigga's a damn lie. It's a pamphlet in the glove compartment that tell him all the rules to the motherfucking car.
I thought they got the parking lots now set up for people that live in their car, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the parking lots in downtown that you
for real?
you go park and you can stay in your car and they got showers and everything and there's like a security guard that watches you while you sleep in your car at nighttime.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
He's got security out there too.
That's actually cool, man, because all these little laws making sure people that can't park, that's bullshit.
Right.
You know, you got them motherfuckers in Hermosa Beach and shit. They sleeping in them boathouses.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They bought a boat back in 1987.
Yeah.
And been living in that motherfucker ever since.
Bought that motherfucker for $5,000.
Exactly.
It was an old nigga on the east side of Detroit back in the day, had a conversion van and shit. That nigga sold fake insurance out the back of the van and was living in that motherfucker. You catch him at a different spot every other week, nigga. Like, that's my man for the 40 bar. You can get that hot insurance, nigga. Hey, if you still out there, old nigga on the east side, I'll be back out there next week, nigga.
You know every criminal in Detroit, nigga.
Get $40, man. Like, oh, we selling cars. We got to get insurance. Go see my man over there on the east side, nigga. He'll hook you up out the back of his van. That nigga lived in this shit, too.
Man, that's some wild shit. Yeah, man, it's hard to be practical. When you have bread and you've had it for a minute or you've had it and lost it, it don't really mean as much to you when you get it after that. So I feel like it's easier to do some shit like live in your car. But when you've never had shit, niggas be wanting to show everybody that I got it. I'm balling. You know what I mean? Look where I'm living at. I'm behind these gates. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No, man.
Okay.
Would you date a bitch that lived in her car? Well, you kind of did.
Damn. Damn.
Before you tell that lie.
Now you got me thinking. Who we talking about? You got me thinking like, damn, did I know?
I only date bitches that live in their car. I want the upper hand on the brown. I don't no equality.
Like, oh, you better not talk. I got an address, bitch.
Your backseat is your closet.
Let me call her Speedy Head.
Let me think about that, dog. It depends.
Hell yeah, you
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Niggas will do that. I know niggas will do that.
I mean, let me ask you this: is she comfortable in this position? Is she in between? She on the way working on something, or she's just like, no, I'm living in my car. And this is what I'm doing. Where she at?
She comfortable. Like she ain't ever even said nothing about it. When you come to the car, to the crib car, she don't even acknowledge.
No, all her shit in the back seat.
Dinner be on the dashboard waiting for you.
Talking about this romantic.
She got a TV table on the passenger side. Like, go eat at the table. Nigga. No, I wouldn't do those, dog. If she comfortable in that, nah. If she in between something, then cool. But if she comfortable there, personally, I wouldn't do those.
What if it was a Lincoln, like a big ass Lincoln? That was space.
A Lincoln? What the fuck is a bitch doing in a long ass Lincoln? That's what I be asking. It's 2021.
It's no situation where I'm riding.
Really?
Not no. Because again, we be trying to date people thinking that they gonna get out. So if you never get out of this shit, I gotta deal with this. Nah. Right. So if I can't fuck with you how you are now, I'm sorry. I just was like, yeah, I'm not dating no. You wouldn't date the motherfucker. Ain't gonna date me if I'm living in my car.
Yeah, women aren't fair though.
Ain't no chick going for that.
Women aren't fair though. Men, we're fair.
I can be unfair.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
This thing, if you lived in your car, your rent would be how much it costs to park at the parking meter?
Well, about $7.70 a day.
$7 a day would be your rent, nigga.
No, actually, when the meter time comes, you get to drive away.
She even fucking thought about that.
Think about that. Even cheaper than that, because in the daytime they driving around like they got a life.
Right.
That's only the parking stop at 4:00.
Right.
Oh yeah, so you can say.
They parking at about 4:56, and that's it.
I live in my car.
Yeah, I think every entertainer's been close. Yeah, I mean, shit, ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean,
also, I'm saying you in between something. Are we addressing people who comfortable? Like, no, I'm just gonna live in my car and this is what I want to do. I don't wait till
if she in between. I'm gonna wait till she get out.
Like on her,
then I'll pull up.
On her, don't know how to do math.
On her driver's license,
a month. Nigga ain't what it is.
She's so comfortable living in her car. On her driver's license, the license plate to her car is the address on her driver's license.
She got a license plate as the address?
Yeah, you too That's a motherfucker. We in the bed, she wake up and like I wake up, she ain't there. Where she at? She sleep in the car. Nigga.
Man, knocked out.
Yeah,
She more comfortable in the whip. She leaves your house and goes in the car.
She don't even go nowhere. She's in the car, in the garage. Knock the fuck out. Nah.
Weirdo. Back, nigga. She got a candle in the front seat, nigga. Music playing.
Niggas had a candle in the front seat.
Netflix on her phone.
I got the California King upstairs.
This Netflix and this candle, nigga, on his phone.
Nah, I'm cool.
Do the bed got seat warmers in it? No, I can't fuck it.
If it ain't a steering wheel in front of me, I can't go to sleep.
Bitch, your apartment ain't got air conditioning. My car do.
Dozie had to get a kid's steering wheel in the bed. Like, the only way the bitch can go to sleep is I got to put a windshield.
But I ain't never seen like a bitch that's just like bad, like damn, like I could change this bitch life, my nigga.
Of course.
Like
you
a bum.
I'm not built like that.
Not a
What
bum.
it make you walk away?
I'm not built
Bum,
like that.
like this bitch.
What it make you
Man,
walk
what
away?
happened?
What make you walk
Her
away?
feet.
You
You look at them feet, nigga.
What
Like
make you walk away?
if
Baddest, I mean, let's just say visually she's incredibly appealing. She's got a level of emotional intelligence that you enjoy. She check all the boxes. What's the shit that would make you walk away?
stinky pussy.
No, not even that. Nothing body related.
Okay.
Everything body is on point. The box is fire, beautiful, good head on her shoulder.
She's smart.
She's smart. She can laugh with you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't
just
vain.
What's her attitude like?
I'm just saying, attitude is on point. She check all the boxes.
But she just live in her car.
I'm just saying, what will make you walk away? Her living in her car?
Some people you just don't connect with.
You connect with her. It's nothing personality or hygiene related.
There's just some people you don't connect with. You know what I mean? Some people, y'all personalities is different. They clingy, you free. That's gonna be a problem, no matter how fine they are. It's a bunch of fine ass women, especially in LA.
Single as fuck.
Single as a motherfucker. Right. You don't, especially as a man, you don't have to settle for shit.
man.
I like that with Nick. If she too self-centered,
Yeah, she can't be a part of something bigger than herself.
that's
If she thinks that I need to change to make her happy, it's a wrap.
Thank you.
I'm not into that because some women have been programmed to think that when they're not happy, that it's something you need to do something to make me happy because I don't. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was right when he said, "Nigga, self-esteem is esteem of your motherfucking self."
Yeah. That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So accountability is my big thing, man. You know, I don't like a woman who wants to blame a man for everything and doesn't feel like she has any responsibility to herself and her actions and how she, how she carries herself and conducts herself as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I dated a babe. She was like 47. You know what I'm saying? She was fire. Shit, frame was fire. The grill, everything. She checked the boxes, made good money. But upon further questioning, this bitch has 6 dogs. I was like, okay, that's a red flag, bitch. What you got 6 dogs for? Tell me
That's a lot of dogs.
Tell me the longest relationship you ever been in. 3 months, 4 months. You 47, you ain't got no kid, you got 6 dogs, and you longest relationship you been in is 6 months?
She a real spinster.
How's your relationship with your dad? Oh, I hate that nigga. I don't talk to him. Oh, I'm cool.
Right.
Cats too. Like I could deal with 1 or 2 dogs, but if they got cats, women with cats,
right.
If they got too many cats, yeah, they usually don't get along with people.
How was the pussy though? You didn't hit the pussy?
I ain't hit the pussy.
You ain't smacked?
Charlie.
I kept it 100. This nigga said. On this particular
peer
one,
pressure ass nigga.
on this particular one, I kept it 100. I was like, no, I don't want to smack right now. I want to see how things pan out. And I'm glad I did, bitch. You got 6 dogs and you hate niggas.
You showing like her dad? Yeah.
Yes,
Body
okay.
was fire.
Yeah, that's.
And you ain't smacked?
I chose to wait. Not this particular one.
She should let the dog sleep in the bed with her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Let them dogs eat their pussy.
6 dogs, nigga. I bet you dogs should probably eat some pussy.
Oh yeah, put some little
Bitch put
peanut
peanut butter on the pussy.
Get that pussy
Bitch
lapped
put
up.
peanut butter on the pussy and say, come here, Spike. Eat this box.
You ever heard of Rock Raleigh drink water, nigga? Alright.
I don't want none, nigga. Poppin', what up, though?
Hell yeah. So that boy Russell, y'all know who Russell, I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Yeah, Russell Okung is. NFL football player, a lineman, plays for Carolina.
Nigerian cat.
Nigerian, very smart cat.
You know.
So his salary per year is 3.5 mil or something, 13.5 mil, and he told the team to take half of his salary, which is like 6.5 mil, and pay him in Bitcoin. He told him to do that in 2018 or 19, and now he is top 30 highest paid players in the league because that 6 million is now that 6 million he invested in Bitcoin took his salary from 13 mil to 21 mil a year.
Damn.
Extremely smart cat. And that just got me thinking, man, like, sometimes you got to make a move because people were calling him stupid when he did it. Why would you do that? That didn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
He was tapped into the community back home, which remember we found out a lot of Nigerians was fucking with it back in Nigeria. So with Bitcoin early. So he knew what was coming. He knew what was coming down the pipeline or whatever. So he just jumped in front of the train. Like, all right, let's take this ride.
Yeah, he got some good information, man. You know you can't.
It's a good gamble.
Yes, a great gamble. You can't be great doing exactly what everybody else does, man. You got to kind of put your own twist on whatever it is that you're doing.
Take a risk, man. Gotta be vulnerable.
You know, real speak. Because greatness is hard work abbreviated. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Lakers when they had Dale Harris. They were a good team. But when they got Phil put his own twist on the Lakers. They became a great team.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, but they're actually better on the Dale Harris as far as roster.
More talent.
If Kobe hit them one of them threes against Utah, man, we talking a different story.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Even then, but even Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, Kobe, Shaq. Yeah, 4 All-Stars on one squad under Dale Harris. Niggas lost.
Weren't even competitive against Utah in the playoffs.
Swept.
They got swept, yeah. Nick Van Exel, Cedric Ceballos, Eddie, what's his name?
Eddie
Jones, and Nick Van Exel. That's a crazy. That's
Eldon Campbell still.
Eldon Campbell.
Yeah. Campbell come off the bench, wasn't he?
No,
He was paid, so he started opposite Shaq.
No, yeah.
He started.
Robert Horry was starting, wasn't he?
No.
Well, they was switching.
They never played at the same time. Did they?
No, Ceballos was traded for Ori in 1996, halfway through the season.
When Ori first got here, he was playing the 3.
He was playing the 3 initially,
They made them bulk up to play.
And they was bringing Kobe off the bench. Because Kobe was coming off the bench when he made the All-Star squad that year. The Dale Harris on that bullshit.
It was Nick Van Exel at the 1.
Eddie Jones at the 2.
Ceballos.
No, Rick Fox.
Rick Fox is
the 3.
Rick Fox.
Yeah.
Ceballos was playing the 4.
Ceballos got traded, and we had Ori.
When we had Dale Harris,
was off the bench.
Yeah, Rick Fox.
No, Eldon Campbell was the 4.
He just got from Boston.
Yeah, and then Shaq.
Huh?
They got Glenn Rice in 2000 when they traded Eddie Jones.
That was cheap.
They traded Eddie Jones and Eldon Campbell for Glenn Rice.
Yeah.
That nigga.
But he had
was
just coming off that elbow surgery, so he wasn't quite the same.
He was
Still
water
hitting,
though.
He was still
He
hitting.
was water.
He wasn't hit, but remember the year before that nigga scored 25 points in the quarter during the All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get that Glenn Rice.
No.
We didn't get that
But
one.
Y'all
we didn't
niggas-
need that. We had Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
But he's up on there. For him to hit the third punch.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
But Glenn was clutch when he
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah.
He was clutch. But yeah, so you got to put your twist on it, like Phil put his twist on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Greatness is a process. Most people don't really enjoy that process, so they so they play the greatness lotto. You know what I'm saying? Real spit, nigga.
The fuck is the greatness
They
lotto?
gambling. They just looking to hit licks and do simple shit to be great, but they don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want the work that it takes so you can maintain that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to hit that lotto, that scratch off ticket.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. That's real true.
If you enjoy the workflow of being great, then I feel like you'll always be great. You could take yourself out of any situation.
That's
and
good
put
game.
yourself anywhere else. And if you enjoy the work that it takes to become great, you'll be great no matter what you do. Nigga, I wasn't always a comedian. Were you?
Nah.
Were you good at the other shit you did before this? What did you do before? What did y'all do before this shit? Before entertainment and comedy and music and you know what I'm saying? What did y'all niggas do? What did you do before you went to the military?
Shit, I was in school. That was it.
Really?
I had no talents before I went to the military.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn.
Like I said, I had no plan. That's why I stressed that if you ain't got no plan, consider the military. If you have no plan or whatever, but you like, I had to do something. I wasn't just gonna sit on my ass doing nothing. So
Right.
I'm glad I did it though. I mean, it drove me somewhere else.
You heard about that? Because it's funny. Me and my wife was having this conversation last night. How we oftentimes want to rush past the process, but the process is what you go back and draw on when you're going through down times in your life. Because it'd be the same shit in different toilets that you deal with. Right. Some shit that you overcame when you was 21, you know, when you was going through that shit, it was hell. But then you look back, you be like, okay, yeah, whatever. So the next time you're going through some shit, you can draw back on what you did the last time to overcome that bullshit.
Right.
So whatever you going that, enjoying the process, nigga, that's where you learn everything.
That's facts.
Niggas don't want to put you got to cut your teeth though, man. People ain't ready to cut their teeth. They ain't ready to, you know what I'm saying, really bunker down and get what they want out of what they doing. You know what I mean? You got to be broke. Sometimes you got to make niggas mad. Sometimes you got to not have friends. Sometimes you got to be to yourself. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, being great is lonely.
Man,
that's a lonely. It ain't something where you got fanfare the whole time and motherfuckers cheering you up, and the better you get, the bigger the crowd gets. Nah, nigga, that shit, that room gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller. And if you can't deal with that, man, you gonna have a problem. So that process is what keeps you sane, like you saying. Like
I'm gonna be honest, man. All I really wanted to do, I was working a bullshit job at the airport, hustling a little bit on the side, just to stack up enough money to shine in the summertime and go on Belle Isle and go on Jefferson and just get whole. That's all I was doing before comedy. Clowning along the way, but it was like, nigga, I just want to stack up enough money to put a 454 in this Cutlass and some wheels and some bang and go downtown and pull hoes. That was every summer. Every summer. And be silly along the way and people like, dog, you should do this. You should be in commercial. You should be. I'm like, nigga, I'm on these hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to Belle Isle, nigga. What you talking about? I want to put a big block in this Cutlass, nigga. What you talking about? Tell jokes.
Yeah.
Man, when it talks about, when y'all talk about being a visionary, it just reminds me of Walter Payton, because they asked him one time, like, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself running these touchdowns? Like, what kind of imagination you got? He was just like, I don't see myself running touchdowns. He said, I see myself running hills.
Yeah, for real.
He said, I see myself doing the preparation it takes to be great. I don't see myself in the end zone. And it just applied, a lot of that applies to everything. Like, we use our imagination. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You got to think about it and see it.
Right.
So you can't see yourself just standing on stage and everybody yelling as a comedian. You got to see yourself saying, reciting the jokes in the car. You know what I'm saying? Being at home and repeating the jokes and writing them all over again. Or in the music business, like we talked about earlier, you got to see yourself putting in that work, doing those beats. You can't see yourself winning the Grammy. You got to see yourself, you know what I'm saying, on the Fruity Loops or the MP3. So I think imagination plays a really key part in eventually wanting to be great. You can't imagine. You can't just keep seeing yourself on stage. You got to see yourself doing the work.
Right. So that leads into my next question. Have you ever accomplished something great without putting work in?
Hell no, even my kids, nigga. Beating that pussy.
You got to beat that pussy. Even if you still.
Shout out Supreme Allah. Peace to the gods, man.
Oh yeah, shouts out Supreme Allah.
199 bar, good looking.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You can't even if you steal greatness, it still takes work to steal some shit. Motherfuckers act like thieves ain't smart as a motherfucker. Man, I mean, you working overtime because you always trying to catch people slipping.
Nigga.
You know, I don't even think like that. I'm not even thinking like, man, wait till Charlie. Okay.
Yeah, man.
As soon as you walk up out this motherfucker, if I was show, as soon as Charlie walk up out this motherfucker, I'm finna steal some of that ass warmth off out of her shit. And then going wiping your seat and sniffing the heat to his nose. Hey, you sit down. He think he got you. He said, this nigga don't even know I got it. Everything that was on his ass is mine.
Ass warmth was stolen.
Nigga said ass warmth.
Niggas ain't stealing ass warmth. Y'all better not be stealing ass warmth out there.
Damn, dog. It don't take a lot of work if you thieving.
It take a whole lot
And
of
you
work.
conniving. It's like, I ain't even mad at the nigga.
Yeah, even these liars, nigga. Shit, I don't see how niggas lie like that. God damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Remember all that shit? Yeah. Nigga.
Do you ever be around somebody that lie all the goddamn time, but
Oh,
they come
yeah.
back around, you forget they told you that lie, so this time the lie totally different?
Oh, it's different. It feels different. It feels different to them. They like, nah, nigga, let me say this time. This time it was 6 niggas. It wasn't 2. It was 6 niggas. Now, I told you 6 niggas last time, so you hate.
Even worse than the liar is the nigga that always think everybody else is lying.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand that nigga, man.
Them niggas is my favorite. You ever ask the nigga that you know he tell you a story, you know it's a lie, and you ask him to repeat it, and once he repeat it, you get to picking apart them details?
Yeah.
I can see you fucking with somebody.
Oh yeah, I already know. I got a cousin like that, dog. That nigga, he can't help but fabricate everything that comes out. This nigga tells us he was like he was hosting these parties and shit. And he was like, man, I got into a brawl with niggas, man, and I was throwing hands, dog, and I laid like 2 niggas out, man. I was just swinging on niggas, and I'm like, it don't smell right. It does not smell right, my nigga. What is that? So a week later, I asked him. It was like it changed a little bit again. I'm like, something ain't right. So finally, I asked his sister. I was like, what happened with my man? She was like, let me tell you something. That nigga got jumped by 4 niggas at the party, and he was on the bottom of the pile. Getting stomped on. I'm like, oh, you a bottom of the pile nigga.
Damn, you were in there.
You telling us a bottom of the pile? That nigga was on the bottom of the pile getting river danced on. Telling us, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That nigga didn't even try to do the pop, get on his back and kick up.
Nigga said river dance.
That nigga was down there getting power stomped, telling us that he was the guy throwing hands. Like, nigga, come on, dog. It don't smell right.
One extra motherfucker, man.
That motherfucker that always think everybody else lying, though, man. They feel like they lose out on a lot of shit because they feel like before they make a move that the world got to prove to them that it's okay to do. Nigga, ain't nobody finna walk around here proving to you that is some shit going on. If you don't believe it, nigga, you get left in the dust, nigga.
Remember what Dick Gregory used to say?
What did he say?
I don't have to prove the truth by your ignorance.
Yeah.
But that's some real talk. People, it's the dumbest motherfuckers that be... They think they're the burden of proof.
Right.
Nigga, you ain't read since the 11th grade. How the fuck is you the burden of proof, nigga?
Man, like your intellect is all nothing. Like, no, if you don't say it's right.
Yeah.
It must not be going on.
It must not be. Then you be like, go ahead, just read that over there. Man, fuck all that, man. I just don't trust what you say.
Yeah, nigga, fuck all that. He lying because I think you lying, nigga.
Because I done had shit. Motherfuckers done asked me shit that's worked for me and done great things for me. And they've asked me, how did you do this? And I tell them exactly how I did it. And they... you know what I'm saying? Either they think that I'm lying, it can't be that easy, or what. So it's like, after having so many interactions like that, you get to a point where you're like, nigga, fuck it, nigga. I don't know how to help motherfuckers. I can't walk you through because ain't nobody walk me through shit. Now I can't think of the last time a motherfucker walked me through some shit like from point A to point B. Motherfuckers give you fragments of information and tell you, and you supposed to pick up on it and take it to the other side. But ain't nobody got shit to prove to motherfuckers who think everybody lying. You know what I'm saying?
People don't know how to learn. That's what it is. They don't know how to learn. They hear certain shit and they be like, oh well, nah, nigga, I need to know exactly step by step how to do this. Now, if you tell me something and I apply it, and you tell me something else, I'm like, okay, I'm getting the gist of how you saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling me how to do comedy.
Right.
Nigga, you got to do this. You can't step on your own jokes. Let the crowd laugh.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't be trying to come in because you said something funny and try to make them laugh even more. No, let that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, niggas not really thinking like that. They don't know how to learn like that. Nah, nigga, what joke did you say? What words, nigga, did you have? Do your mouth so I can know how your mouth moves. You say your jokes, nigga.
Yeah.
I need to do it the same way. They're not trying to really learn. They want to mimic.
That's because they're competing.
Yeah.
People like to get led by the nose. A lot of people
can't help it.
Yeah, I know you can't help it, Fred. People are intellectually lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, Kraig can smell the truth. For everybody else, people don't want to. People want to be led. They want you to take them step by step. When at the end of the day, when you're dealing with somebody who's really producing in life, they don't have time to take you step by step.
So
It's sheeple.
It's cliche though. You hear all the greats say it like everybody sees me now, like that I'm up here. Nobody see what I did for the past 5 years to get here. Like everybody sees LeBron thing. LeBron nice. Nigga, LeBron been practicing on that motherfucking jumper since he was 6.
Yeah.
So you don't see that.
Yeah.
LeBron missed when you talking about being lonely. When Kobe talked about it's times when I'm just by myself in 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, shooting around like doing drills. That's the kind of shit that takes to get to be that kind of person.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do that. You can tell them, hey, do this.
Right, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I did. It's like what Kraig said. You can give them the whole blueprint. They're not gonna do it once they see. It take all that. Yeah, nah. I thought you just pressed the button like that. Like,
They don't believe
the
you.
easy button, like in that commercial. Like,
And it's
where that at?
It's people's insecurity, man. Like they don't believe in themselves, so they don't believe in you. They'll come be like, "Why you think you know what you're talking about?" Well, nigga, can you read 6 books a week?
Nigga.
Who have you been practicing your speed reading for the last 25 years like I have?
Right.
So I can read 6 books in a week, and then they'll go around and then be like, man, but you think, nigga, you know that you stupid, and so they project it back onto you.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing funnier than a nigga asking you how he can get the hookup on it. Like, I got so many niggas in the hood. Like, dog, I saw you on Chicago. I saw you on Star Trek. Nigga, how I get the hookup on that acting shit?
He was a Cleon.
The hookup. Hold on, say it again, dog.
How you get the? That was funny.
Nobody heard that.
I mean, these niggas said.
Me and Charlie shit.
Nigga said, how I get the hookup on that? How I can get on Chicago PD? Like, how I get the hookup on that acting shit? And I be really confused. Like, dog, I mean, are you really willing to put in the work? Kraig, no. That nigga was saying you was doing plays in elementary school.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy for the last 10, 15 years. Like, all that work that you've done is labor to get to where you are. Are you willing to, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't want to put the
memorize. You got to put the work in, bro.
They don't want to put the work in. Let me tell you got to put the work in because this is cliche saying that's been going around for years, and it's true, but it only applies to niggas that have put the work in, and that's you got to work smarter and not harder.
Facts.
How the fuck do you know how to work smarter unless you've already put the work in? Because you can only do so much mimicry. I can only look at somebody else and see what they did and mimic it to a certain point. There comes a time where some type of organic rhythm has to, be established in your workflow, and then you start to work smarter. But you can't work smarter until you know what the fuck the work is.
That's a fact. Gotta go through the process.
You gotta go through the process. How you know how to lie to your bitch until you didn't told her the truth or not?
You know what she gonna go
You gotta know what she believe in.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
You gotta know what she believe in.
Tell her to lie. It's okay to lie to women. They need that.
You got to be a good liar.
That's a part of the work you got to put in to have your woman happy is knowing how to lie to uplift her.
Yeah, for
Nigga
real.
Dewan got caught with a sandwich in his top dresser drawer, and then he lied like that. That ain't mine. What you mean next to the socks? That ain't mine. Next to the sandwich in the sock drawer.
That's funny.
Charlie, the only 50-year-old stealing condoms.
That's hilarious.
Get the magnum.
Oh shit.
Hey, Hey, that's real shit though, bro. That's real. You gotta love the process, man. Everybody want to skip it. Everybody want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a microwave society, man. You know what I'm saying? So everything is right now, but gotta put that work in, man.
Hey, think about how beautiful the process is, though. If you young, just go back on your times in school and you thought you weren't gonna pass that class and you put in the work to pass it. Mm-hmm. If you're a little older, you think about some shit that happened in your 20s where you fell on your motherfucking face, man, and you was down on your ass. That's real shit. And then you look back on them times, you be looking like you look back and you still think about the good times and be thinking like, man, that was some bullshit. Yeah. So if you enjoy the process, man, when you get further on in life, man, that shit's beautiful.
I was thinking about that in traffic today. Like, I was pissed off and like, man, all this fucking traffic. I thought about the times, nigga, I had to catch the bus somewhere.
Nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, never mind. Let me sit back.
Nigga, let me chill.
Let me enjoy this.
Yeah, enjoy this fucking road, man. For real, bro.
What steps do y'all think? What advice would y'all give people to enjoy the journey? Because you got a lot of people who got goals, but what would you tell them to enjoy the journey and put the work ethic in? If somebody had to ask you, like, look, I'm trying to get these goals, I want to acquire them, but I'm having trouble enjoying the journey. What steps would y'all share with them people to enjoy the journey along the way?
To help somebody enjoy a journey?
Enjoy the journey along the way. Smell the roses.
I'm going to tell them this. Stop looking at everybody else's road. Pay attention to yours.
Hey.
That nigga road got all the lines. They got a little rest stop right now, nigga. Pay attention to your road, because that's their road, bro. Your road is paved for what you can handle. Trust me, it is. Yeah. The universe ain't gonna God, whatever you call it, it's not gonna give you anything that you're not gonna be able to face. They give you the tools also to face those shit. So when you feel, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel hopeless. Hopeless is there for a reason. Because when you get hope, then what? Mm-hmm. Man, I'm glad that shit came through. Mm-hmm. You feel better, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta come from within. That's a good point.
Definitely.
I can't motivate you to feel good about doing something.
Definitely.
All I can do is put it in front of you and hope that you go ahead and what you gonna do, my nigga? Here's the work. Here's the work that you gotta do. This is what I did to make it work. This is what you gotta do to make it work.
Yeah, one of the things, if you need motivation, it probably ain't for you.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just be 100, man, because a lot of times you got to trick yourself
real shit, boy.
into being motivated. Oof, you got to be able to control you. I never forget, Shaq had this fake beef with David Robinson when he was playing. He created the beef. Yeah. In his mind. As artists, we do that all the time, and a lot of people don't even know it. Oh, hell yeah. As an artist, a motherfucker take you lightly. Oh, you on the list, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Definitely. You might not have a list actually written down, but you know who you done ran across that took you lightly, and that thinks that they could do certain shit that ain't even, that you would never allow a motherfucker to do, but because you guys are, you know, you're pursuing a certain thing, you can't really conduct yourself like you would in a different environment. So you got to let shit go. But everybody, you got to have a list of motherfuckers. You got to have a kill list. Yeah. Every real killer has a kill list.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, you're right.
You know?
And like what you were saying, if you ain't really motivated, it probably ain't for you. Because whatever it is that you have a passion for, it's whatever you would do it for free. Now, we can get down on it. And we do get down on it from time to time when we lose faith and we lose confidence in ourselves. Right. So when you at that moment of hopelessness, as long as you know that moment of hopelessness is a starting point. Yeah. You know what I mean? See your moment of hopelessness as a time to start. Because whatever it is you're hopeless about, it's because you had something you really wanted to do, it just didn't quite work out. Or sometimes motherfuckers just never got it started. And they go into a job they hate every goddamn day.
If I look at that kill list, if you walking down the street and you drop your kill list, it better be killers on that list.
Yeah, it better not be
It better not be the door.
It better not be all easy wins. Yeah, look, it's not like hollering at bitches. When you're in the club, you start with the weakest bitch to get your confidence up. You give her
sloppiest bitch in the club.
You give her,
you beautiful.
You give her 5 minutes of conversation, and you work your way from a 5 to a 9. That's how I do. I mean, sometimes you don't want to pull a game string like you would pull a hamstring.
What you're doing is you're building up that callus, bro. You're building up that no callus. I'm saying, have you ever been told no by ugly, bro?
Of course.
So there you go. So I can take this and whatever. Once you keep happening, you nigga about the 7th, 8th, bro. You like nigga Billy D. Wood. How you doing, love?
What's going on? How you doing, love? That's how Cuzzo and them taught us, man. When you walk in the place, you go holler at the sloppiest, greasiest, nastiest looking bitch.
Get it out the way. Get it out the way. Yeah, get it out the way, bro.
Y'all some sorry ass
hair like, man, what kind of shampoo you use?
What's wrong with these niggas? These niggas are sorry.
That's looking.
As soon soon as I walk in, you'll see me hollering at the monster. Immediately.
I walk in.
Look at
He in the back of the club barking at a bitch. They be in the bark off.
monster that Charlie's talking to. God damn. She is a linebacker.
These niggas.
Hey, but honestly, one of the things I respect about Kraig is that he's got a work ethic in between gigs. And I asked him about it. I mean, we was sitting down, we was trying to plan the next event.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I don't know when I'm getting on stage again. What do you do in between events? You said, dog, I got a microphone at the crib and a loudspeaker. He said, and I hear my voice. He said, I get up, drink a glass of water, and I get on that loudspeaker and just spit whatever stream of consciousness off the top of my head in the morning time. And I'm like, God damn, that's a way to enjoy the journey, because here I am. I'm upset because I don't know when I'm going to book another comedy gig, but ain't doing shit in the meantime. Maybe writing jokes, but I felt like I needed a stage for performance. Yeah. But this nigga was like, fuck the stage, bro. Get you a loudspeaker at the crib and a microphone and just spit. Nigga, the next day I went and bought a motherfucking mic. I went and bought a loudspeaker, and I just put that shit in the closet early in the morning, wake up, drink some water, and that shit helped me to enjoy the journey. So I feel like, you know, niggas, and I see that shit a lot with people in the comments or email or people inboxing me. You know what I'm saying? Or inboxing anybody here. If you ask niggas for the advice to get to the next level, use the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be the most annoying shit.
Yeah.
It do. It be annoying as a motherfucker,
Hey,
man.
I'm gonna talk about that list though. Let me tell you when you know you winning. When you scratching motherfuckers off that list.
Hey.
That's when you know you're getting to where you need to be.
Because it really ain't about the people on the list. You got to maintain that killer instinct.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We all friendly and shit, but everybody in this room has a killer instinct. Right. And a lot of times when people don't sense that in you, they start to take advantage of certain things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we all playing chess. We all trying to make moves, but that list is just a map. It's a road map. All it is a road map of where I need to go, who I need to see to get there. Now, just because somebody on your kill list don't mean that they can't be a buddy or you can't have love for them. You know what I'm saying? But we all need markers. We need symbolism. Those are the things that you use as motivation. When we talked about if you can't find self-motivation, that's one of the ways that you motivate yourself. It's through a kill list.
That's a fact.
Another thing is sometimes you got to check motherfuckers.
Facts.
If you know what I'm saying? And you know, and the way you check them doesn't always have to be verbal. It doesn't always have to be confrontational. You know what I'm saying? You could do certain things that send a message to certain types of people, because as you start to politic in this game and you go up the ladder and you deal with people who have more power, it's a very sensitive existence. It's not like this where, you know what I'm saying, you know, you might rub shoulders with a motherfucker and knock them over. And you're not even trying to knock them over. You're trying to show them love, but they may take that as hate.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
You're trying
to big dog me.
Yeah.
Oh, you bump me like that, dog.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
take shit weird sometimes.
They do. It's really weird. I'm noticing that, man. I've been around some cats. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker is sensitive.
Yeah.
I can't do what I do with my friends.
Right.
So let me just chill out, be quiet a little bit, because this motherfucker is Ralph Tresvant.
Someone who can care for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Sensitivity.
A man like me.
Some with Dozie's mustache.
Ain't no chick ever told me she don't like my mustache.
They
Fuck
got
what
on
you
the
talking
Axel
about.
Foley. Get off the Axel Foley.
I won't do it for y'all.
Man, so
This nigga Charlie like he steals Pomeranians.
Come back 2 weeks later. This your dog.
he's waiting on the reward list. What's your motherfucker? Oh, that's a hilarious.
That's funny. That's a
That's a
sketch,
nigga's
though.
hustle.
That's a nigga hustle.
Because look, hey, old girl said she was willing to pay $1 million if her dogs would have got stolen. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
They shot her dog walker in the chest and took
They
the
didn't
motherfucker.
give a fuck about the dog walker.
Yeah.
That means that nigga was protecting them dogs.
Yeah, 'cause
I had to warn him first. Step away from the dog.
Nigga, I'm gonna bump your ass. No.
So that's funny as a person I know got into it with Whack 100.
Oh.
I found out on through Facebook and shit.
Oh shit!
So you know who Ken Lawson is? Kenneth Lawson. He played on Moesha. He played on the Parkers. He was a light skinned.
He was on Black Jesus.
Yeah, Ken L.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Jesus. He was on Black Jesus.
Ken L, good dude. So I guess they were at a restaurant, and I don't know if these details are correct. I'm not speaking on details. I'm just speaking because I know Ken, and so I read that Whack 100 came up to the table that he and his wife were eating at and said something to Ken, in reference to something, and then Ken's wife spoke up and introduced herself, and then Whack told Ken, you better check your bitch. Don't have that bitch talking to me. This is a man conversation. You better check your bitch. Why is she talking to me? And then Whack proceeded to punch Ken in the mouth, knocked him out, broke his jaw.
Oh no!
In front of his gal?
In front of his girl. I know it's some other stuff to it that set Whack off or something. I don't know if Ken tried to say something to his girl. I don't know. But from what I gather on Whack, he's not a bad dude. He's a hustler. So knowing Ken and knowing Whack, I can't speak on the details of exactly why it happened. But when you a regular nigga and you get into it with a gangster, you only have really a couple options.
Talk about it.
Okay, and not even a gangster. This is a nigga that has an alpha mentality.
No nonsense type nigga.
A no nonsense type nigga, because Whack does strike me as that, and I don't let the media manipulate me because of what I read about him to think that he's in the wrong. I don't know who's in the wrong in this situation. I just know that I know Ken, and Ken ain't a bad dude.
Well, I can speak on him, the women talking, because he was on what's that shit called on the iPhone, Clubhouse. They was talking about something with Just Blaze, and he got into it with Just Blaze.
Yeah.
And the chick tried to get in. He was like, nah. I don't want to even talk to you. You a female.
Right.
This is men conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is how men think. You really don't. And I understood what he was saying.
Me too. We all know the reason he's doing that is because if this escalates, bitch, I can't do nothing to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's what it is.
I mean, I'm not saying that I won't do nothing to you, but I don't want to do nothing to
wanna go there
you.
with
So
you,
don't,
bro.
because sometimes when niggas be going back and forth, it's bigger than what they talking about.
Yeah.
And that's what women don't understand. A lot of times a nigga will argue with you about some other shit through some other shit.
Yeah.
You think it's basketball? No, nigga. I'm finna fuck you up, nigga, because
you don't know you might be on his list. That's what he walking around with.
so straight, and that's a good point, man. You might be on his list. So my thing is this to all the regular squares, because we all regular squares, but we hood niggas. We all grew up in certain environments, family on certain shit. We've been on certain shit. But I would consider myself a square. I ain't no gangbanging ass nigga. I mean, I beat your ass.
A long time ago. I've been stopped that.
If you a square and you get into it with a gangster nigga and you got hands, call the fade.
Call it.
Oh yeah,
Stop talking.
I've been there.
Because penitentiary rules, niggas who've been to the pen are always looking for weaknesses. They're trying to talk you into a weakness. They're trying to catch you slipping. So the more talking that you're doing if you're arguing with a penitentiary gangbanging nigga, the more you're allowing them to plot on what they gonna do and how they gonna get you. So if you're in a situation with a gangbanging ass nigga and you know he does not have a gun and you're confident in your skill set, call for the fade.
Call it. Yeah.
Period, point blank. Most of these niggas ain't gonna want the fade. Because you're probably arguing over bullshit, but don't be scared to call for the fade.
And you can say it very simply. If you feel that strongly about it, let's go to the parking lot and fight until we get tired.
And that's perfect what he said. But before that, say, hey man, I ain't got no beef with you, brother.
Right.
I'm not from nowhere.
Facts.
But I'm a man. So if you feel that strongly,
Good preface.
you got to preface that. Because these ignorant niggas want to take everything to another level. When they run and go tell their homies that they got their ass whooped, they're not going to just go run and tell the homies that they got their ass whooped. They're going to make it seem like you was an enemy. You was in there tripping. You was an op. They gonna do
the nigga said, fuck your dead nephew.
The nigga said, fuck all of y'all before he slapped me.
Bro, nigga don't even know me.
Wow. No, that's real.
So, but you know, that's the last resort, calling for the fade.
Right.
But if you don't be going to no back and forth conversation, because when you out in a public place and you see a nigga that's currently banging, he's not there by himself.
Not at all.
So he's talking loud and making a scene because he want all the homies to notice what's going on. So it'll be a situation where he's on the winning side.
Yeah, that's real shit.
I got into a situation at a club one time. I ain't gonna say who it was, and I slapped the nigga out. I could have lost my life that night.
Real shit.
I wasn't being strategic.
Yeah.
I slapped the nigga out. Slapped him. He did a 360, fell, and was folded up at the entrance of the club. I leave out the club because I know the security, and I'm up the street. I ain't gonna say the club because if motherfuckers was there, they'd be able to put it together. I get up the street. I'm about 100 yards away from where the shit happened. Luckily, because the security was cool with me, I knew all them niggas. As I get to the corner, I hear niggas coming out gang banging. Where he at?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's just me and one other niggas. 30 niggas looking for me. They don't even know they looking for me.
Yeah. They just want to know
Damn.
where he. Point at
They
any
looking
nigga.
for a gang member. I ain't no gang member.
Right.
Nigga had a tight ass sweater on, nigga. Some wallabies, nigga. You feel me? A little dumb fact, nigga. You got slapped out by a square, you hoe ass nigga.
That nigga like a probation officer. That nigga, everybody looking at you.
That nigga said wallabies.
You're looking out the vicious, my nigga.
Oh, the Vicious 88. Good looking out.
Damn, bro.
These are survival tactics, man. Don't, because this is what happens. Energy never dies, it transfers. So if you arguing with a motherfucker that you don't know that well, specifically a gang member, if they getting loud and you getting loud, you're not in control of yourself. They're in control of you.
I've been there, dog.
That's
So you just need to, less is more. Say as little as possible and get straight to the point. I don't have a problem with you. I don't gang bang. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no issues, bro. Can we resolve this?
That's real shit.
If not, okay, let's catch the fair one. You don't even have to say let's catch the fair one. You could just insinuate that you don't have no problems, but I'm willing, you know what I'm saying? I want to get out of here, bro. I don't have no problems. As soon as you sense it ain't no coming back,
They gotta go all out.
you got to crack it off.
Cause that like that. I just know the situation. I know who the type nigga he was dealing with. That's the thing. Like when you in the hood, you know them niggas. You know the how the question is asked to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's off-putting. You're like, what? It's gonna make you do that. So that's gonna be his opportunity. Like, nigga, you heard what I said. Then you went to a back and forth with a nigga you don't even know you got problems with. That's how the hood is, niggas like that all the time. I don't, like I said, I don't know what he possibly could have had a problem with the person you talking to before, because they not even on the same type shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's the social media. Niggas say certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you whack he out there.
Yeah, he ain't no.
Yeah, he ain't here. He's a nigga you gonna find. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit like you got to be prepared for with certain niggas, bro. Like I don't know if the nigga he trying to be I don't know if it's a Suge Knight thing you trying to do, because he is active like that. But like I'm an East Side nigga, and I grew up on the East Side of Compton. We what you trying to do, you're not gonna do it on our side. He wouldn't be able to walk up to a Kendrick Lamar or anybody like that to do that. Even a YG.
Right.
So it's like he know who he fucking with, and I don't respect it, but I understand it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't move like that because I'm not a bully. I'm not a nigga. I never been. You know what I'm saying? I always, nigga, if it's a problem, I'm going to deal with it. If not, come on, bro. We're not here for that.
Yeah, that's why I've always, being someone who grew up right there in the middle of the jungles in the South Central L.A., I've always been one that just totally went the opposite direction. Because at the end of the day, I've never had respect for somebody who's going to say and do to me what they wouldn't do to that white person that has moved on end of the block walking their dog at 5 a.m. So so for me personally, when I see a black person doing that tough gangster shit on me, I look at them like the 5-year-old child that they are. Like, I get it when we was 14, when we was 20, but when you start doing it at that age, it'd be like when you start seeing people who move like that and they in their 30s, 40s, 50s. These are people that you just got to not really fuck with like that. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody in life got their own journey.
Right.
And when you don't want someone who's on that reckless journey to intersect with yours, but you have a lot of square niggas who want to be around that. And that's a rule. That's a square nigga rule. Right. You let the gangsters be gangsters. You don't fuck with them in their environment.
Well, it's a predatory culture, bro. Yeah. When you in the pen, niggas are preying on each other. So it's a completely different mentality.
True.
Than the mentality that's on the street. They are prying. They're looking for weaknesses. They're looking for advantage. And in that moment, if you're confronted with somebody who's unbalanced in this way, and there's no way for you to safely exit, you have to catch the fair one.
Got to.
Got to.
That you have to catch, because 9 times out of 10, I promise you can whoop the nigga.
Yeah.
I promise you. Yeah. Most of these gangbang niggas have 0 hands. 0. Now, I'm not speaking on Whack 100, because this situation...
He was 2 white dudes' ass couple months ago.
Whack ain't no buster, and I feel like he's a sensible dude. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
have nothing to say. Yeah, but I'm telling you something that I know that he would probably tell his own son. Yeah. Most of these gangbang niggas is busters.
Check them.
Straight up and down. So do not allow another man to dictate, you know what I'm saying, your actions and control your safety. If you feel like it's unsafe, I don't give a fuck where you from. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just want Whack 100 to know, nigga. You have a lot of shit going on, nigga. You can't be fighting niggas, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I know. These niggas be running into social media, gangsters and social media. That shit clash. It don't mix. Because niggas on social media don't understand that it's real. Like, nigga, you can't just pop shit and niggas gonna find you. Niggas know how to look up IP addresses is nothing. Nigga, like, don't think your fucking name on the internet, niggas gonna save you because you named it I don't give a fuck, nigga, 388. I'ma find I don't give a fuck 388. Oh, you live over there. Okay. Right. You always pin your IP. Your IP address is always gonna find you. So I'm just saying with Whack 100, nigga, you a millionaire, bro. You dealing with millionaires. You bringing millionaires. You can't be doing even with him dissing Pac and all that shit. We let you slide with that. We like, nigga, everybody feel a certain way about the Pac situation. You know what I'm saying? You an old school nigga, whatever. But with this shit, nigga, you're not winning with that. You're not getting no stripes from socking who you socks. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really going
to say, through some tough times right now, man. We're dealing with that.
But I'm with you, but I don't give a fuck how much money I got, right?
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult for me to tolerate disrespect.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I can feel that.
So I'm with Whack on that. And I'm not saying that Ken disrespect him. I don't know enough details about it. They both black men. I hate to see them getting into it, especially because it's unbalanced. Whack is the boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whack is the boss nigga. Regardless of what the internet may say, this is a boss nigga. This ain't a nigga that if you seen on the street, you think you could just walk up on and have nigga. He's a boss ass nigga. So I would love to see a nigga that's earned his way just do shit that I feel is more elevating for him. Because he's spending useless money going to court. You know what I'm saying? You created an enemy in Ken. It's not even necessary, bro. The place he's in, he could grow to be something very special. Him and Big U. I don't know none of them niggas, but I know from the outside looking in, as a black man, I get excited to see the moves that they make because I got uncles and cousins who didn't make it out like they did, who was penitentiary niggas that couldn't turn it around. These are 2 niggas that are penitentiary niggas that turned it around and they doing good in the community. So when I see negative press, I just hate it, bro.
I hate it too.
Overall, they seem like stand-up niggas.
They
do. I know what you mean. Yeah, that shit just feels
like
weird.
if niggas met Whack, nigga Whack could be a nigga like, well, okay, we gotta get this nigga on the show.
Right.
Cool nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like black society, we need Whack. You know what I mean? We need Big U. We need them cats. But I want my cats that spent time in prison who still live by that mindset. Understand that prison was a condition that you were put in. It's not who you are as a person.
Yes, sir.
You can't see yourself as that. You know what I mean? That was a condition that you lived in.
Somebody said let him kiss the ring. Somebody want to kiss the ring. Let's tell him we're going to let you get that. We're going to send that ring to you.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, he has a business acumen that we can't deny.
Right, undeniable.
You know what I mean? So he has a connection to people that we need to get to. But he's got to know that, man, like, the prison shit was a condition that you were placed in. It's not who you are. Know who you are, you stop all this bullshit.
I think it's a balance, man. My dad always taught us, he said at some point as a black man, you may have to put the clown suit on.
That gorilla suit.
You have to.
Yeah, they're spinning signs.
You gotta put the suit on.
That's a tough pill to swallow. Right?
You have to. At some point, you gonna have to, and I seen him do it several times, man. I seen Pops just put the suit on, but he had I think when you put the suit on, you gotta have a level of emotional control with it, depending on where you are. It's circumstantial, depending on what's at stake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I got a lot at stake, but I feel like I gotta put the suit on, it's gonna have to be, off camera. Let's go over here to this parking lot, or let's go do. You know what I'm saying,
Charlie? You know what you're really saying? It's cool to have emotional intelligence.
Facts.
We know as a human, look, man, we gotta evolve. It's okay for a 14 to 21-year-old to pop off. Yeah. But as you get older in life, you have to have emotional intelligence. We all have senses. You know when you at in a moment where shit's starting to get tight. You feel it getting tight, but you keep running your mouth. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, real spit.
Just walk away.
It's not that serious.
I've been in them situations where it was like, it's a fade here.
Yeah.
Nigga.
What should I do?
Yeah.
And then you look around the environment, it's like, what would happen if I just steal on this nigga right now?
Yeah, real spit.
You run through the whole gamut, and it's like, man, well, maybe it wouldn't be the move right now. What's at risk?
We been through that situation before.
Nigga, facts.
I done been through it.
Was right there in the heat of it.
We have.
All of them right there in the heat of it. I was there like.
That's how I know what to do. I got quiet. Look, man, let me tell you something, bro.
I deal with it.
When I see niggas grown men start picking up backpacks and shit, I'm like, okay.
It's time.
I'm done talking. Now I got to figure out how to get to my gun.
Nigga, I saw it all. It was like I had eyes all around my head. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
and when it comes to cheating, man, don't be afraid to cheat, motherfucker. If it's gonna be one of them points where you feel like it's time to do, you better be the first one to swing and do something about it.
I gouge a nigga. Woo!
Yeah. Don't look for it because look.
Niggas don't have that. Niggas got that. Like, you know what I should have did was this.
Yeah, we think about that shit later on.
And now my eyeball.
He's gonna get hit first. They be like,
Look, if you get that tight, you might need to kick that nigga's kneecap to the back of his knee, and get out the situation and be safe. Get home.
You got a couple of options, man. You got to call the fade, keep quiet, start gang banging,
man. So you gotta yell your hood out
or sue.
Yeah, I'm suing. I'm gonna let y'all.
Ken is suing.
As he should.
He's suing Whack.
He on the Harry Spears run.
Well, I don't blame him for suing. Look, man, street rules don't apply to the squares.
Yeah, at all.
If you a gangbanging ass nigga and you beating them on squares, you're going to go to jail. And they're not snitching. You're stupid.
That's real shit.
So I don't think Whack 100 is stupid. I think that whatever happened, he assessed it and was like, this shit is worth it. This shit is worth what it's going to cost me. Bow!
Yeah, real.
So sometimes you got to make those decisions as a boss. Like, nigga, I know this going to cost me, but I can't tolerate this disrespect. I got to have it.
Sometimes it's mandatory.
Sometimes it's worth the money. So what a guy is calculated as Whack, I feel like his assessment was this is worth the money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I can't blame you for it. Ken is suing. I hope both of you brothers come out of this situation still winning.
I don't see nobody go to jail.
You know what I'm saying? But
you know what I mean? Just
cut that shit out, Whack. Stop socking on niggas' blood. You fucking up. Man, I'm just saying, like, it's just like certain men, I'll be like, man, y'all niggas at a certain level where you can be this type nigga to resurrect a whole like movement on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got A&Rs no more. You know what I'm saying? So people like him, they getting music sent to him all the time by the hottest niggas we don't know of. So I think niggas should take more like, you know what I'm saying? Think
boss mentality, a true boss mentality.
Yeah, think about that.
We seen Suge fuck it off.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't want to see what happened to Suge happen to niggas like who are getting it like that.
You don't want to see that.
You ain't got it. Sometimes it's just in you though. Like that video of Nipsey slapping that dude at the BET Awards.
Oh, that had to happen.
That was something.
That was different though.
I'm just saying it was his first reflex.
Nigga slap anything out of the homie hand. I'm getting it.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm just saying, sometimes it's an immediate reaction. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It was just an immediate reaction.
Something like that. You can. That's you can do. We can go to court for that.
Right.
Hey man, y'all niggas. Thumbs up this video, man.
Let's smash the like button, man. We should get 2,000 likes by now, man.
Like button, please.
What's going on?
Y'all getting some dope shit.
That nigga Dewan sleep with pepperoni on his eyes at night.
but that's hilarious. But let me tell you why sometimes you got to call for the fade, because when you're dealing with penitentiary niggas, they're used to being the hunter. A lot of niggas can't deal with being the hunted. It's real easy to be this sharp on top, I whoop everybody nigga when that energy is not reciprocated. But once you turn a nigga into the prey, I don't give a fuck how tough they are. It's going to take them a while to adjust. And in that process of adjustment, there's a possibility that you can come out on top. It may be a very small possibility, but if you're going to die, you might as well die gunning.
Facts, real.
You feel what I'm saying? Most of these penitentiary niggas are hunters. That's how they survive in the pen. But they not used to being hunted, nigga. When you're being hunted, it's a different pressure. You get a nigga like a Whack, who's a credible street nigga. Okay, yeah, he may be able to hunt you on the physical tip, but now Ken is hunting. Because now Ken is suing.
Yeah, that's different.
He getting something monetary out of this. Don't think that being a hunter only requires the physicality that it takes. Being a hunter is also in having some type of control of the outcome. You may not control the temporary outcome, but if Ken wins this lawsuit, Whack lost.
Yeah, that's real shit.
As far as you might win the fade,
It's gonna cost you.
but it's gonna cost you.
It's damn sure gonna cost you time, which is so valuable. I love what Corey said when he was here. He said court is not for productive people.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So even if I'm tying you up in court, we in and out of court, me taking your time away is me winning.
Right.
Yeah.
What else could Whack be doing with that time? He gonna be in and out of court. I ain't hating on this decision. I'm just saying, how valuable is your time?
Deal, you motherfucker.
My time is so valuable at this point. I'm thinking about it all.
Real
Like, how
shit,
much
bro.
time is this gonna cost me, man?
Real shit,
My
bro.
time is something I can get back. Valuable things, money, whatever. My time, I can't get it back, man.
On top of he monetarily gonna lose shit. It's like it's tangible. It's not just
Right.
you actually tangibly gonna lose something. These bruises, they gonna heal.
Right.
I'm gonna be cool tomorrow. Give me a week, I'll be straight. You gonna lose that money. You ain't never getting that shit back.
Right.
Nigga, and the time.
I'll
if
take
you-
the asphalt.
If you see yourself as that hunter guy that you just that like that, I ain't talking about Whack, just anybody in general. If you see yourself as that cat, then be that cat with everybody, not just the niggas.
Right.
Because if
Whack did get down with 2 white boys.
he whooped them white boys' ass. He was
yeah.
2
As
of
he
them.
should.
So I wasn't mad at that. I was like,
As he
when I saw
should
Whack do that, I was like, okay, wait, Whack just a nigga that's with the shit.
Yeah.
I respect
Shit,
that.
bro.
I respect
I
that.
ain't mad at it.
Get down! Get down!
Yeah, like that.
Get down! Get down!
You know niggas like
Get
that.
them niggas up!
That's real shit. You got a relative like that. Your relative like that to be Jermaine like that to me. That nigga with the shit like it's just some niggas just like that. Like I just grew up around them niggas, so it's like I know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they the most sensitive niggas with they peoples. You know,
Yeah.
they sensitive about respect. It's about a lot. It's like because they gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
It's hard for them niggas to be like that. Though.
Right.
It's hard for them niggas to be respectful. It's hard. So when they give it to you, you're like nigga, fuck all that.
Yeah, and
oh
then-
no, what?
Yeah.
A dragon?
Yeah.
I could have gave you a dragon, nigga.
Hey, and for you charitable niggas, we talking about fighting, not hitting send. These motherfuckers think a real punch. These niggas think a left hook is send. This nigga Craig ugly send.
Twitter
This nigga
finger
WK rap send. This nigga Charlie ugly send. Oh, you mamaless motherfuckers, y'all.
That shit is hilarious. They don't
We
know.
talking about real fighting here, niggas.
Right, nigga.
Not send.
Physical altercations.
That's
Sitting
it.
back waiting on a response at the crib, like,
Oh, they be waiting like,
did I get Duncan? Did I get Duncan with that comment about his album? Did I get it?
I hope they say
Don't say nothing. They like, oh man.
You got these niggas taking warm baths with their phone in their hand, talking about
Man.
sin. I'm about to fuck this nigga up. You herbal answers bath taking motherfuckers.
that's what it is. Niggas understand.
run ass niggas.
We responding to love, man. We ain't on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's here is a malicious person, bro. So y'all niggas barking up the wrong tree. That's why when we speak on the shit we speaking on, that's why we trying to tell y'all we coming from a place of love. So when we talking about this shit, it's like, man, we sorry that it happened. Ain't nothing we can do about it. We don't speak on it, but we like, damn, nigga, at the end of the day, this is what we want to happen. But nigga, this is how you conduct yourself in that situation, nigga. 'Cause
Definitely.
we give you game.
Most definitely, because most gangbanging niggas don't really want a problem when they out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real gangbanging niggas are really respectful, but if you get into it with a gangbang nigga, there's certain code that they understand, and if they pushing and pressing, and you bowing, you are being hunted.
Yeah.
You can humbly and gracefully get out of a situation without being fooled. And then it's the rare situations where you can't get out of it, and now you got to press, and you got to recognize when it's time to press. All right, man. Candace Owens and Cardi B are beefing again. Y'all read that?
I saw that.
I love it.
So basically, what happened was
I love it.
I hit them both.
I hit them both. I love them both.
Oh yeah.
They both, Cardi B and Candace was going back and forth on Twitter.
Again?
Yeah.
Cardi B got jokes, nigga.
Cardi B, yeah.
She cooked her.
She cooked her. She told Candace that you wasn't talking all that shit when your man left you for your brother.
What she come back with?
She threw a bomb at that.
She fired her.
She's suing her now. Here's my thing.
She lost.
She's suing her.
She took that L. That's an L.
You
Candace, you full of shit for that, Candace.
You full of shit. You can't be in a beef with somebody and be throwing mud back and forth.
Yeah.
And if they get you, you can't sue. Next
She
year,
that hit her though. She mad about Candace. Just if you upset about it, hit a real nigga up.
You can't sue, and you can't get it, and you can't get a nigga. You look when you going back and forth, you can't sue, and you can't get motherfuckers suspended from social media because y'all went back and forth. Nigga,
Talk
take
about
the
it.
L's.
What happened to you?
gotta
Talk
do
about
it.
it.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Dewan. Let them know.
Yeah.
Ron lost the internet fight to an old nigga.
Hey, I won that motherfucker though. I won that motherfucker though. And you won an internet fight with the nigga deleted all your jokes and kept his up.
I seen that.
You know you saw that?
Yeah, I seen
you
that.
know you want a nigga.
Dog walked in.
You know you won an internet fight when the motherfucker got you blocked on Twitter, bragged about it, and kept tweeting knowing you couldn't respond. Yeah,
I'm so disappointed. And are you gonna say who it was or not?
that nigga saw it. D.O. Hughley. They saw it.
Up.
Them niggas, I did the whole show on that.
So
I didn't know he did that part.
Let me give you a question, nigga.
Yeah.
So it started off with what? How did it start?
That nigga said what?
I thought you was about to do it in your Jeff Brown voice. That's why.
Let me not do it. What?
I got a public
You said something to the
service announcement.
knows you. Why did you go there? Tell us Mike. Come on.
What happened, dog? What happened, my nigga?
He one of these blue check Twitter niggas that's caping for Asians. Asian this, we got Asian this, and I was like, nigga, you were cool. Because I put up a video of black people getting beat by Asians, but you ain't talk about this. And so he went to fat jokes. Yeah, so he went right to the fat jokes, and I told him same thing I tell any of you niggas in the chat room. All the stomach turning to dick when I'm with your mama. So don't trip.
Long dick in your mama.
You can't come with the jokes and then get mad when they come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you go back
Especially if you call yourself a comedian.
and then you go back and forth, and then you get a nigga suspended, then keep sending like 8 more tweets after I can't respond.
Yeah, that nigga was trying to serve.
Yeah, so it was like, whatever. But it's not. Look, at the end of the day, it's not about D.L. Hughley. It's about these motherfuckers in the mainstream with access shitting on black society for personal gain. I'm tired of it. So as black people, it's up to us to speak up for ourselves, because the niggas with the blue checks, not all of them.
Yeah.
But we know which ones I'm talking about. Yeah. These motherfuckers' jobs is to shit on us for their personal gain. They get a few tokens here and there. They get a few shekels and they shit on us. And so it was basically me speaking up against that, man. Stop that shit. You went at Professor Griff. Yeah. You went at Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. You keep going at all these black men that are trying to do something for us. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? And now you want to conflate what Asians are going through with what black people are going through. And that's dangerous as far as propaganda goes. Like, propaganda is a real life game for us. Oh, shout out Dr. Rich. And like the video.
Appreciate you. Hey, but got them stimulus.
Yeah,
But up the whole 14 on it now.
But like propaganda, like I said, don't listen to me. If you want to know the dangers of propaganda, go to your local junior college and enroll in the class. Don't listen to me. Yeah. Right. But propaganda is a very dangerous game, and these blue checks take money to propagandize us, and it's the only way that shit's gonna stop is if all of us get together, and when we see them conflating our shit with other people, we call them out. And salute to most of social media. That's what niggas is doing nowadays, and these blue checks can't handle it.
We got to call them out, man. Look, I love my Asian brothers and sisters. I got no problem issue with y'all.
Man, I got family.
You know what I'm saying? But we can't. There's some things that are owed to this country, and look, the Asians were done wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? There were two very, very fucked up things, legislation-wise, that happened to Asians in this country. The Chinese Exclusion Act, which was basically passed during the gold rush. And the reason that it was passed is because when the gold rush happened, there was a lot of illegal immigrants who were Chinese that were being brought to this country to work during the gold rush. And so the locals passed a law to control labor and immigration, kind of like what's happening now with the Mexicans and stuff. And basically saying that it's not fair for these non-Americans to come in here and take advantage of the gold rush. This should be for Americans. So somebody brought that issue up earlier that I have mad respect for. And I'm like, that's not the same. That's not the same. You can't use that piece of legislation and compare it to what's happening now, because that was a protection against immigrant taking jobs from the existing working class and entrepreneurs that were here in this country. So that's not a American issue. If you're an illegal immigrant working in this country, you don't have the same rights as somebody who's an American. That's just the way it is. It's not. I
don't have no rights in your country.
I don't have no rights in your country. It don't make you less than. I still love you, but that's just fact. And then there was another thing where they talked about the Japanese internment camps, which was really fucked up. But after World War II, once they closed the Japanese internment camps, they passed a law called the Civil Liberties Act in 1988. In 1988, all the survivors of internment camps were given $20,000 as a reparation. Right? So we talk about racism being the competition for wealth and resources between groups of people. The Asian class of labor in this country has probably benefited more than any other non-white group from the economics of white people. So those issues aren't the same. We can't make Asian issues and black issues the same. They are not the same. They're not. You know what I'm saying? So they've been able to assimilate better into the society and reap the rewards of things that we fought for, but not been held accountable for accepting things that they didn't even fight for. I don't know if I said that right.
You're right. You look at
the so we need to stand firm on this. I don't support violence against Asian people. But what is owed to you by this country is not the same as what's owed to us.
Facts.
And they use multiculturalism to stop and prevent themselves from having to give us what they owe us, which is 300 to 400 years of free motherfucking labor. If you worked a job right now and your job refused to pay you, that's grounds to sue. Okay. Oh, my bad. See, there's a lot of different issues going on here that we have to understand, Asian people. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we love you, but you've never been viewed as cargo. You've never been viewed as cattle in this country. At one point, we were viewed as 3/5 of a human.
Talk about it.
Which means if you were in an interracial relationship in the 1800s, when we were viewed as 3/5 of a human, then they considered that bestiality. There was a time where a white man had to go to a barn to fuck a white bitch because they had niggas in the barn with the cattle and shit.
That's a fact.
So you've never been that low on the totem pole in this country.
Talk about it.
So I don't want to hear anything about what's been done to black. It's unfair. Everybody has been discriminated. No, everybody gets discriminated on, but it's not the same as ours. Stop trying to hijack our energies to fight for your causes when most of y'all don't even fuck with us like that.
Facts. They only fuck with the music.
They love our culture.
They love our culture because the culture's dope.
They say nigga more than we say nigga.
Yeah, they love the culture. And look, dude, this is how I see it. Look.
And I'm talking about the ones here.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some of the ones here who have those fucked up ass views. If you go to where they're from, it's a little bit different. I mean, because they're definitely oppressed in China. And I mean, there's some fucked up shit going on there, but that's the issues that they have with themselves in this country. But here, it's a completely different thing.
China and Japan, they got shows with fucking blackface, man. They got that same shit back there in China.
Right.
That they deal with the black populations because the original black Chinese are dark skinned and them niggas get fucked up like we get fucked up over here. Right. And on top of that, when it comes to good old white folks' anger and rage, that shit ain't personal. That's how they treated each other in Europe. And then when they came here, that's how they treated us.
Right.
If you decide that somebody in your family decides to to go 3,000 miles to a nigga, America's always been the Royal Rumble. Right. Nigga, if you run down to the ring, what the fuck you planning for if you got hit?
Right.
This is America, Jack. Everybody here get fucked up. You came here. You can go. and you can always go back home.
Right.
I can't. This is home.
Right.
And my ancestors fought for this right here.
Right.
And for you to conflate that, and for a black person on Twitter to conflate that, you know, what they going through. And it's not to disrespect what they going through. I don't think nobody should get killed. Right. That's fucked up. Them women got killed down in that massage parlor in Atlanta.
That's
you know
fucked up. I don't
That shouldn't happen to nobody. Right. But you know what else shouldn't happen? When I walk into an Asian store, if a little 16-year-old girl, black girl, you in her neighborhood, she walking to apply for a job, you don't give her that job because she black.
Right.
What makes you different than a white person? Because go to any of these, it got all these Asian shops all throughout their hood, throughout any hood in America. How many black people do they employ?
Right.
Asians economically castrate black people. They take our money and they don't spend it back. And I ain't talking about the individuals, I'm talking about the society.
Right.
They don't hire us. I remember when I used to do loans, when I was an account executive, when I was on Wilshire. When you went down Wilshire and you walked into an Asian loan office, you knew already they weren't going to do business with you because of the color of your skin. And that's what the fuck we've been dealing with as black people. People don't fuck with us economically because what do you say racism is?
The competition for wealth and resources between groups of people. One of my ex-girlfriends is a doctor. She's a Cal Berkeley grad. She went to USC for medical school, and then she also got her graduate's degree from Harvard. So her and I were in a conversation this morning, and she has a very traditional education. She's an extremely intelligent thinker. And this is why I brought this up, because she put up a thing with the whole, the whole shit everybody's doing on the Asian tip, and I had to let her know this issue is more layered than just hatred or beef towards Asians. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what this thing is about. We have to hold their community to a standard where if you want help, you got to give help too.
Right.
Man.
Because we are the reason that community is affluent.
Oh yeah. White people don't let them open up stores in their neighborhood.
They don't let them open up for it. They don't. But what happens is they come in, they make all the money opening their own businesses, which I respect. They send their kids to the greatest schools. Every hood I ever lived in had a Asian motherfucker that owned a liquor store or a donut shop or some variation of fucking food service.
Dunk opened up a barbecue spot with an Asian baby. So you already know. Right in Compton. Nigga.
Mr. Wings.
So they get to fatten up off of all our checks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the second generation, they get to go to the private schools. UCLA. They get great jobs. And then they get into a position where they have a little bit of power, and they look at niggas like niggas ain't shit.
For real.
And that's just the way it is. That's personal experience.
To piggyback what you're saying is, even worse than that, to even say, like, put something on that. Them motherfuckers come to our neighborhoods, open up all these fucking, you know what I'm saying, donut spots, Chinese food spots, clean their shits. None of that money is put back into the hood.
None.
They don't sponsor one baseball team.
They're not at all. There's no, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that. You don't see no Louisiana fried chicken on no AAU New Jerseys. That's not happening.
We got sponsored by Asian.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all is Nigerian.
Y'all Nigerian.
I was in Gardena though. That's why.
Oh, Gardena. Okay. Yeah, okay.
We need to get whack 100 on this.
And we do.
But see, what I was going to say is, there's a video where there's black men outside and they're protesting because the Asian man who owned the hair store had like beat up
the black chick,
a black chick, because he thought she was stealing. Not she was stealing, he thought she was. So he had no respect for anybody black and when it put hands on this woman.
Oh no.
So
got dog walk.
Yeah.
But see the thing is, black men came and we was protesting, and there were black women in front of this store. Going back at the black man protesting in line, like, nigga, if I want to come shop. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, like, there's a situation where we are fighting. We understand that you guys are Asian. You're here. You're in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You because like a lot of Asian people fuck with us.
Yeah, most definitely.
The generation that's here now, but there's a generation of them that have the bread that don't fuck with us at all. Trust me. Black people are dealing with, like, I have homegirls that's trying to get into the hair care products situation. And they're getting blocked by who? Asians are blocking all that because they don't want black women to get into this business. It's $1 billion a year business.
Booming ass business.
for black women's hair. So why wouldn't black women control that? So what I'm saying is when we're out there protesting and we're saying this and Dewan is giving you stats, Kraig is sitting here saying shit. It's not that we're mad at the Asians. We're not mad at the Asians. And if they're getting their ass whooped by people who they're disrespecting, oh well. Because
you 100%.
What I'm saying is this. Hurry up and buy is not something that we use.
Hurry up and buy it.
We don't use that to disrespect Asians. We use that because we were told that.
That's what they told us in the hood.
They told us in the hood.
We don't want you in this
fuck out of here.
Yeah,
nigga.
right.
And this is what I tell the motherfuckers too. Look, and people always be like, well, why don't black people do this? Look, the reason why black people don't own a lot of shit in the hood and they do is when you go to the polls, you vote for people called city planners.
Planners, yes sir.
Those planners are the ones who dictate what shops go where and who owns them.
And your councilman.
And when your city councilman. And then when it comes to whether or not you get that land lease, the people who aren't black are the ones who own those land leases. And if you just read your local newspaper, every 3 or 4 years you see a class action lawsuit where black businesses were charged 3 times the rent as everyone else. Right. So the reason why they're able to thrive the way they thrive is because they're allowed. There's an article in the medium.com that was written last year. Asians know that they were brought here to be the quote-unquote model minority. Right. And because when you're dealing with racial hierarchy, you got to put some above the others so the white folks can't say, hey, look, we let them do it. What's wrong with you?
Talk that shit.
They're given things by the people that we vote for that black people are systematically denied all the fucking time. So what we doing right here is we calling that shit out. And yes, we can stop shopping at they shit. But the first step is to call it out for what it is, what we doing here on this show. Because they doing what the fuck they do anyway.
Facts. Right. Y'all have, I love what Kraig continually says about how we got to collectivize and we got to build together. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear about this community in Atlanta that bought like 90 acres or something like that? And what's y'all opinion on that? Because I feel like the only way to combat some of the stuff we talking about is not by dog walking Asians. We got to build together. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's by dog walking everybody. Hold on, not just Asians. Asians need to be dog walked, not physically, but they've already crossed the boundary. That they're already too far into our pockets, not to feel like they don't need to be accountable for some of the shit that they do to us.
That's a fact.
You feel me? We're invested in that community more than any other racial group. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna find a black store in an Asian community.
Never.
I remember I used to live in a city called Rolling Heights. My parents used to break up and get back together a lot. So like around 89, 90, we moved to Rolling Heights for a couple months while my parents was broke up. You feel what I'm saying? When we moved there, it was like a suburban white community. We lived there for like a year and a half. By the time we moved, it was 90% Asian. Arcadia used to be all white, 90% Asian. Cerritos. So when you go into their community, nigga, there is no. If there was a black-owned store, they wouldn't support it
at all.
They don't hire black security guards.
Why would they support it?
Well, like we said, the competition for wealth and resources, bro. Amongst their group and their elders, they know how important it is to keep the money within the community, and so they play stupid with us, like they don't know what's going on, but we know what's going on, bro. It's time to hold these motherfuckers accountable, bro. We need to get these whack 100 type niggas, these niggas that got a little bit of power, that are good-hearted niggas that love being black. We need to get these motherfuckers somehow on this end fighting for, you know what I'm saying, our rights as a people when it comes to being business owners and shit like that. But look, on another note, this prison guard, this bitch is a prison guard, right? This is one of the wildest stories that I've ever heard in my life. Bitch was a prison guard. I guess she got hooked on meth.
Oh, there we go.
She was in a custody battle. She was in a custody battle with her dude over their son. So she tried to hire 2 inmates to kill her baby daddy.
Not gonna work.
One of the inmates told. She lost her job. Right? She lost her job. That's it. So a couple months goes by. Her father is terminally ill. He's like 77, dying of some terminal illness. So she convinces her father, since he's already going to die, to kill her baby daddy, and then after he killed himself. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? You following me?
Yeah, I got
diabolical shit right
That's some diabolical
this is
shit.
Why she's on glass.
This is what she's on glass, but obviously I don't know if everybody knew. You know, sometimes you can't really see.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fans can hide it.
Yeah.
Right. So my thing is this, man. I feel like any crime that's committed by a person under the influence of a drug, especially one that's created in a laboratory, I feel like the charges should go to the creator of the drug. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody should be accountable.
Meth is Germany's fault.
That's facts. That's a fact.
The Germans created meth during World War II so their soldiers could fight for longer periods of time without going to sleep. 3-4 days of a blitzkrieg, no sleep, right?
I know that.
So I feel like they should be held accountable because after World War II, right? Germany was forced to pay a penalty for going to war. They basically were penalized at the what is that called, the Potsdam Conference, July 17th. The Potsdam Conference happened July 17th through August 2nd, 1945. Germany was forced to pay the Allies $23 billion in machinery and manufacturing plants. That's this shit. I read it the way it was.
Yeah.
So anyway, long story short, I feel like they were forced to pay a penalty for going to war and losing and causing destruction and damage. But what about the destruction and damage that some of the drugs that they invented has done to our community? You know what I'm saying? There has to be some of that $23 billion should probably be going to the families of people who are addicted to methamphetamines. You know what I'm saying?
Why was meth originally created?
For war, for soldiers.
Okay.
Well, I'm with that Kraig shit. Then let's charge up UCLA for creating crack.
Let's talk. Okay, UCLA. I was gonna say that. See, the CIA and UCLA should be held accountable for creating crack. I definitely agree. You know what I'm saying?
So what about so on that logic, since the suicide rate has increased because of social media and smartphones, should Apple be held accountable for that?
No. Facebook should, Instagram should, because they have heads of that, and they understand, like they get barred in front of Congress, they get barred in front of the Senate, and they do these talk. They had Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
He always in front of the Senate, and they always asking him questions, and the questions the senators are asking, great fucking questions, man.
Right.
He says, I don't know what you're meaning. But if I was up there and they be like, so the broad got shot on your platform, what are you doing about that? I couldn't, people do. I couldn't do that.
Right.
So they have some type of diplomatic immunity to where this is going on purpose. Nothing is happening on accident that you're seeing.
How much of this is just people's own free will?
None of it. People, everything you see on the internet is to make you. When you open up your internet, any browser you go to is made to make you feel a certain way. Make you buy something. You're gonna buy something. You're gonna feel a certain way about something.
I'm talking about even down to his subject too with the meth. How much is it just on people's own free will?
I'm saying, like, even with crack, do we blame? Like we had the conversation last week, this week. Do we blame the parents for the crack epidemic, or do we deal with the people who's trying to fund the Bay of the Pigs invasion?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had what's my guy name?
Noriega.
No, the CIA.
Oliver North.
Oliver North.
Yeah, Oliver North.
Oliver North came out and said, yes, we put crack into the black community
to pay for a war.
To pay for a war. So they know who did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like the people are there being victimized for a reason. Like, if there was no victims, there's no war. They can't. There's no people who to pay for it.
You're right about it, but here's the problem, and the reason why it's impossible. It can't happen the way it is right now, because the people that's creating these drugs are the ones creating the laws. Because UCLA didn't create crack on his own volition. The government said, "Hey." Harvard didn't create LSD on his own volition. It was the government saying, "Hey, new program." You know what I mean? So the same people writing the laws are the ones that's creating the drugs, and that's why. And that's why, like that, going back to propaganda, it was Reagan coming out talking about the crack babies of the '80s, which brought in mass incarceration, which then turned around and fucked us up.
Yes, sir.
But you can't solve a problem if you're not holding the right people accountable.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
They holding us accountable for some shit that we didn't create. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how the fuck am I how the fuck can I be responsible for some shit and I don't even really know how I got here? I like it because it make me feel good.
Yeah.
But I mean, how am I responsible for that? Who, you know? We just allowed ourselves to be the scapegoats, man. I feel like. What do you think about them holding UCLA accountable? What do you think would be a good reparation for UCLA to have to pay the black community for crack cocaine?
UCLA got to open up them libraries because one of the biggest thing the second biggest thing they stole from black people after money was information. The reason why black people can't get into the 2006, only 93 black people got into UCLA. That's including the football team in the class of 2006. The same school that graduated Ralph Bunche. Had the Panthers on campus, had a 15% graduation rate in 1995, 93 out of a class of 10,000. So you got to open up them books. And I ain't saying no free college education. I'm saying open the books to where the fuck we want we can get. And you got to pay us. You niggas killed Michael Jackson.
Oh, you killed my and Prince. And
you got to
Prince,
pay us.
Nigga.
You and them, if y'all fucked up LA politics, if you got people born and raised in LA and had to deal with the fallout of crack, the families.
Yes.
You gotta pay reparations because these schools have like multi-billion-dollar bonds and shit that they have. You know what I mean? They got the money.
Oh, UCLA can afford it by far.
Yes, sir.
That's not even close.
Let's talk about this though. Like right now, we have an immigration problem with the Mexicans coming across the border from what Joe Biden said.
Yeah,
Joe Biden is like, nigga, come over here. You get over here, we might get you. So. They're arresting, what they say, 5,000 to 6,000 people at the border every day.
God damn!
They're arresting 5,000 to 6,000 people that's trying to get, because what the United States said, oh, we're not going to send everybody, but we were sending the grown-ups back. We'll keep the kids though. The kids can stay here. Mexican people, stop listening to the United States. Do not let your kids come over by themselves.
Why not?
Why? Because you see what this is a generation of Mexican children who don't fuck with the Mexico thing, period. They see themselves as Mexican Americans, not Mexico, they're not looking at any of that. They looking at the culture is what it is on birthdays.
They look up to Tupac.
Yeah, for sure. They say nigga more than they say anything. So it's like this is what's happening. So what they're doing is they're bringing y'all here to destroy the labor class left. All these niggas y'all seeing with these orange and a green vest on, working at these Amazon warehouses, DHL. There's a lot of them. UPS. What's the other one? FedEx. All of them. They're finna replace you guys. They're finna replace you guys, and they're gonna replace you guys fast with easy, cheap labor. What's coming after that are the robots.
Right.
So if you don't know coding, you don't know anything about anything fixing computers. Why are you here? We don't need you here. So all that's going to be done. This whole immigration thing is coming in to destroy the black working class.
Well, they've already done that.
No, I'm saying they're finna wipe it out.
They're finna wipe it out.
They're finna be done.
Few that's left.
All you guys, because I know a couple of cats that they run around with the vests on. They happy. They making, you know what I'm saying, about $600-700 a week. Nigga, they living. But I'm telling y'all right now, get your shit up here. They finna cut all that shit off. If you don't own anything, you don't have any kind of ideas, you're going to have to give with somebody who has them.
Right.
And see how you can get in where you fit in. You're going to need your people more than ever. I'm telling you right now.
Facts.
They're finna cut this shit off.
Preach, nigga.
And what we're going to have to do is look at each other. Nigga, what you do?
Right.
Oh, well, shit, they charging this for that.
Right.
And if I can't do that, I'm going to fucking die and I'm going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So, trust me, them bringing them immigrants over, if they're doing that and they're saying, oh, we're going to keep the babies. What are they finna do with them children?
You already know, nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. We can't sit there. We can't sit there and let this happen and be like, oh, we didn't know.
That's good
You're
talk.
watching Kraig Facts, you know. He told you niggas right now, nigga. When it happened and we sitting there like, hey, we all in a good situation, and y'all like, oh, them niggas talking from an Ivy Tower. Nah, bro. We sitting here and giving y'all the information.
We was the generation raised, go to college, get a degree, get a good job. I went to college, I got a degree, 2 units short of 2 goddamn degrees. Yeah. And I remember I had a profession in working in mortgage. And I was looking for another job to get out of when I worked at the Washington Mutual Bank. When I was in college, I was looking for another job. I put out resumes for 13 months under DeJuan Brown. College degree, 9 years working experience. I didn't get one single interview. Nigga, I applied to them same jobs, and changed my name from Dewan to Don, D-O-N.
And then took your profile pic off.
Nigga, hey, Charlie got a flip phone, so he don't know camera phones wasn't around back in 2005. Camera phones weren't around 2005, Charlie. Look, the nigga,
went back to the
nigga got a flip phone, so he got a Moto Razor trying to talk to me about 2005.
I keep it 100.
But I didn't. But for real, Don Brown got 9 interviews within 2 weeks. College degree, 9 years working experience.
Definitely
So what does that go to show you? That goes to show you it's not what society say to do. These niggas, society's always leading black folks down a bullshit ass road. Don't listen to what the fuck society is saying. Listen to what the fuck Duncan just said. Because we learned that shit through experience. Because we was the first generation on that shit.
Man, for real.
Oh, definitely, man. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we get back, more Kraig Facts.
Yeah, bitch.
Like button.
Let's say you got the Metro PCS.
Oh, yeah, the shooter phone, my nigga. Shooter phone.
My man is a dirty dog.
A dirty dog.
Oh, yeah, that shit right there.
Ooh, yeah, your dog is dirty. Ew. You know what? I know who we can call.
Who?
Code Red Carpet Cleaning.
Who is that?
Oh, look, watch this. Code Red, Code Red, Code Red. See?
Wait a minute. I know you. I've cleaned your carpet before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi.
I know what that spot is from. That's either from a dog or from a man.
Oh, that's her man's. Nasty.
Yeah, it needs to be taken care of ASAP.
Don't worry, though. I know how to clean carpet. I was born this way.
You were born this way?
I was born this way. Hey, you guys, this is Chantel with Code Red Carpet Cleaning. If you need your furniture, tile, carpet, or anything clean, click the link in the bio or call 747-234-6224. Support black business.
Walking real spry since you put her through the fry. Now she fucking old boy and she don't even say goodbye. Missing old girl and she wants to know the why. But open means open and emotions are a lie. Even if I had a heart, she would serve it with some pie. On a casual encounter with a bouncer over fries. When he give it to you, we gon' finally say goodbye. Cause all I do is eat, drink, fuck, and then say goodnight. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. The trouble with y'all is y'all ain't trouble at all. Do what you wanna do, nigga, including dropping the ball. Plan for what's in store, homie, you are not at the mall. You're not a customer no more, but a product of all. Your brother said what? Baby, don't play. We both know Lil Jeffrey gay. You do what I tell you to do, and he do what a nigga say. Plus, I'm the one fucking you. When you feed me bullshit, I gotta stomach you and shit out direction. Like that time you kept your bat by the door for safety. Then I said, if you don't take this and keep it next to your bed, nigga gon' break in the house and take this shit and hit you in the head. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you. Did you just cough, bitch? Cause you just something to do. You're damn right, I be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew.
Twisted up comb blows the curl sponge out of the bathroom. Only the twisted up comb passes the portability test. and the durability test, and the all-new IMCSC TMTB test, or is my crow sponge cleaner than my total bolt test? This is the best test to determine whether you should be reusing that sponge or that comb on your head. Ready, Fred? Perfect. Just look how the hair and bacteria is able to be cleaned from the twisted up comb. Now how about those curl sponges? You see, unlike curl sponges, the twisted up comb doesn't absorb your hair, robbing it from the much needed oils and creams that is essential to keep our hair hydrated. The patented woven stainless steel mesh in the center gently massages your hair and can be 100% sanitized after each use. But really, how dirty is that curl sponge? That's a good question. I am using what us microbiologists call agar plates. A simple test you can do at home. You simply swab the surface you want to be tested, gently transfer it to the agar plates, and wait 7 days. You gotta love the internet. Let's see what we got. As you can see, the twisted up comb passed with flying colors. Man, that looks nasty. Have you ever left towels in the washing machine and came back to it the next day? Smells pretty gross, right? All bacteria needs is a damp place to grow and start multiplying. A sponge job is to trap moisture. That's why it's black. It hides the dirt. Here at Twisted Up Comb Laboratories, we believe that you deserve better. Twisted Up Comb is the only comb that is portable, won't break, and can be sanitized. Embrace your natural twist, the clean way.
Yeah. I'm already know. I know. I'm like, hey, yo, chat, Ibo Kwenu. I love everybody. Hey, yo, man, there's got to be 1,000+ people in this chat right now. I need y'all to bang that like button one time for your boy. Kraig Facts every Tuesday and Thursday, 3:30 to whenever, man. Holla at us. Bang the like button.
Oh, yeah.
They won't give you the original.
Oh, okay. So
I get the review.
you be alright though, man. That's what they meant by offensive odor, though. That's offensive. That's like a fuck you coming out your body. You walk by niggas, they be like, what you say, nigga?
I smell a fuck you in here. Somebody smell a fuck you? No, I didn't hear fuck you, I smell fuck you. This shit traveling up my nose and my brain. Now all I can think is fuck you. I just thought fuck you 9 times right now. Listen to my thought.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah. Gotta get that together, brother.
We gonna give it to you.
To be so well spoken, you bad odored, nigga. I ain't never met a well spoken bad odored motherfucker, bro. That's an oxymoron like a motherfucker, man. That's a new word. Not an oxymoron, but a smell moron. That's a smell moron. It's all good, brother. Much love, man. Somebody got to tell you though.
Oh, we know. Hey, somebody. Everybody.
If the police came in, they could arrest you for that. That's at least 90 days coming off his body, nigga. That ain't regular time. That's in the whole time he got coming off his body, nigga. That's 23-hour lockdown time he got coming off his body, nigga.
That's it.
Let's go get. I got so much shit to talk about, bro. It's about to get. It's gonna be good.
Yo, you write poetry, huh?
I mean, I started off, but I've been rhyming since I was like 10 or 11.
The way you rhyme, bro, it's like something. It's different, bro. I fuck with it.
Oh, you knocked that out.
Oh, that bitch's head. I think she fucking with that crystal. bitch's head, I think she fucking with that crystal.
Yo, what's going on? It's Patrick Cloud, and I just need to let you know that you need to pick up that Chill Withers LP by TheeKraigSmith right here. Man, it's super dope. This is Kraig how you have never seen him before. I was literally in the studio just watching, and I'm shocked. I jumped on one of the songs. You're not gonna regret it. Check out Chill Withers. Coming to Spotify, all the major streaming platforms and all of that. Chill Withers, Kraig Smith. Let's get it.
Man, we in here recording, man. We working on this Chill Withers project, man. Chill Withers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never too late to blow. Chill Withers, that's how I go.
How to do a robbery and get away with jewels. First you map the plan out. Meet her at a man's house. Must have worn some track shoes. Spread her how she ran. If your girl don't hate you, then her friends won't date you.
I think she fucking with that crystal. Every step towards that meth like Wu-Tang instrumentals.
Tellin' pussy, why the fuck do you strip for? Die on that battlefield or yield to a lip blow. On that bitch's head, I think she fucking with that crystal.
Lisa Leslie should have had a baby with Shaq. China did that very thing, that's what made y'all mean. We choose emotion, mistaking it for the fact. So you kneel with a ring, thinking it's the real thing. And you were sorta, kinda, an ornament reminder. I need to get my shit together, caught up in this binder. Between me being free and your pearl boss that turns girls from earls to hard offs. Turn out. Not a large crowd, but the disemboweled. Kissing for that missing mile, looking for a distant child. Sticking with you like I'm gaming. Amalgamate your mind, claim it, because it's dangerous to be the woman you are. But make the choices you do. Just know that being with her is like being with you. She left me for a woman that's a gent, and I ain't been the same since. So your new boyfriend is a woman named Hammer. She got pregnant when I'm fixed, and I ain't been the same since. Oh no, ain't no police around, believe me, I got a scanner. I think I lost my way, but I'm on my way. Said I lost my way, but I'm on my way. We lost our way, but I'm on my way. Going. It's over! Used to hand my check over, partial flaw. Eminem in Congress, martial law. Bit of trouble though it's settled, there's an art to gnaw. Like nah, I said it, you 9 months pregnant, I'm a 2-year edit. Got clipped, put a bolt on the box, gave me somebody's gift. Clocking into work, working somebody's shift. Looking at this baby like whose body's this? But she don't know that I know. But she makes more than me and I'm not ready to go. Got them track shoes on, yes, the runaround show. You know when you be like, this nigga aight, but you really wanna fight. So you let him catch you staring at his wife out of spite. Cause you know he can't whoop you. And this shit gon' be aight. Well that's the runaround, off the gunner sound. You can pick it up or you can put it me down. For a woman that's a gent, and I ain't been the same since. So your new boyfriend is a woman named Hammer. She got pregnant when I'm fixed, and I ain't been the same since. Oh no, ain't no police around, believe me, I got a scanner. I think I lost my way, but I'm on my way. Said I lost my way, but I'm on my way. We lost our way, but I'm on my way. Going. It's over!
We're back. We're back, man. With that said, Asians, we love y'all, man.
Hell yeah, man. For real.
You know what I'm saying? We so much proof around that we love Asians. Look at Wu-Tang.
Man. Look at the flag. Shout out to all the Filipino homies, too, man.
And shout out to The Last Dragon. Nigga,
Yeah,
that's a black classic.
I don't look at Filipinos as Asian. They like islanders to me. I don't look at them as Asian, but
no, they pick me Samoans.
Yeah, they not.
Pick me Samoans.
Filipinos is islanders, nigga. They come from the island. That nigga stupid. But the homie told me, like most like Filipinos who know their history, they know that black people, they started from black people. You know what I'm saying? We came over to their island and we procreated with them. When the Spanish came, that's how they got their Spanish last names. So you see people with Fernandez, Sanchez, and they look Asian. That's because they're Filipino and the conquerors named them that. But when black people came over there, the Africans came over there. Yes, we was fucking ain't women, but we didn't come over there with no God. We was just learning, fellowshipping, brotherhood. So that's why to this day, I fuck with most of my homies. You know what I'm saying, like, I got Filipino. I love them niggas to death. I never had no issue with the Filipino.
No, because them Africans was there first, and they came. Yeah. You know, they came out of that. But at least, but that same thing is true in China, Japan, and everywhere else. Oh, yeah, but the Filipino brothers, they acknowledge it. Definitely, that's the difference. So I fuck with you know what I mean? They don't act like it didn't happen and throw it off into the past.
No. Sir, shout out to my Panoys and my Panay.
Shout out to Manny Pacquiao and your kid with the big ass afro. Looking like Bruno Mars.
Butong nigga mo. But look.
What? This nigga said Bone Thugs and Harmony. What you say?
It's a word.
What?
Butong nigga mo.
Okay. It sounds like this light skin. So I know
that shit sound like I'm gonna get hot mustard with that.
Backpack.
Okay. Speak that shit.
Bajo titi.
You know what he's saying. What is he saying, man? He's saying something.
Suck my dick.
No,
Suck my dick. Suck my pussy.
I know you said some bullshit. Kraig don't know this nigga don't know no regular word like hi and hello.
Exactly. That's the first thing you learn with other languages though is the curse words.
Yeah, peachy is my first Mexican word.
Oh yeah, peachy tu madre. Peachy tu madre is the first thing I said that to a Mexican nigga. Had to get down with him. I didn't know. I know I was saying fuck his mama. Nigga told me to say it to him.
I don't like how Dunk was trying to act like a couple weeks ago that I'm the musty light skinned nigga.
Nah.
I remember that shit.
That was just a good joke, nigga. I thought that was funny, nigga. You laugh at that shit I don't like, nigga. I don't be like, I don't like the way that nigga Kraig.
Asshole was out, nigga.
That's what he said?
That's what he said.
You trying to remember Axel Foley? I get on his ass.
That nigga Dunk walk like you don't wipe good and shit.
Hey, you borrowed that nigga Kraig sweatsuit from last week. Like, can I wear that on the show? I can get that on the show next week, right? No. I can fuck with that. That shit fresh.
This nigga Kraig dressed like a John Deere repairman.
John Deere repairman. That's funny.
That's just funny as a motherfucker. You ever hit some Filipino pussy? They got some fire.
Oh my god. Filipino women are probably next to black women. Filipino women might be the second, but I don't know. It might be second, bro.
My first time knocking one down when I moved here.
Fire, huh?
Yeah,
man. It was fire.
Yeah. They loyal.
I hit the back real quick though. It was a short box.
Oh yeah,
back fast. Yeah. Like, man, that's the back.
You can't tear it down.
The back already?
You can't tear it down.
I was trying to destroy it.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, there's blood on my pipe. I'm at the back already? Piping her down like,
you gotta run back to the front. Then go back to the back.
Oh, this is short. She had a short box. Yeah, I hit the back real fast. You understand?
Yeah, shout out to my Filipino.
You know, sometimes you're hitting the bra from the back, and you take your leg, and you put it on the back of her neck, and you just dig all the way into the pussy. You know what I'm talking about? You can't do that with Filipinos.
Nah. Maybe one to fight.
Yeah, then you can't get uncomfortable.
Bitches stop breathing on you. You gotta fuck them.
You might get a PS5 next week though.
Oh,
you might not play video games. You gonna get a PS5.
You know, sometimes you fucking a bitch and you stick your whole fist in her pussy and you open your hand up and you just.
Nah,
if I
can do that, I'm leaving.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that with Filipino bitches.
If I can put my whole fist in your pussy and open my hand up and do jazz hands in your pussy, if I can do jazz hands in your pussy. Stop it.
Nigga said jazz hands.
I'm just saying all the shit you can't do. All the shit you can't do in Filipino pussies. There's a lot of shit you can't do that you can do in normal pussy.
Yeah, man.
What else couldn't you do in the Filipino pussy, man?
Shit, you can't do the butterfly in that motherfucker. That's old. You gotta do the Tootsie Roll.
Brand new damn top.
Man, nigga.
I got love for the Filipino bag.
Got to.
But across the board, I ain't gonna lie, man. Mexicans got some fire pussy.
True.
That shit stay wet when they walk down the street.
They know they gonna have to fight if they take you home. So that
only thing about a thick Mexican chick is after she get pregnant, she drop the seed, she gonna be built like SpongeBob the rest of her life.
She's looking like Patrick.
You got SpongeBob square ass.
Right.
SpongeBob deal. So you get with a thick Mexican chick when she young, because when she hit 40, she gonna look like a
I don't
nose
know. I
guard.
don't know if you know. Medi-Cal do ass enhancements now. So.
Oh, Medi-Cal out here.
A Mexican get stubby on your fat. That bitch get stubby on your fat.
It's your fat.
In a heartbeat, man.
But that monkey just that motherfucker like.
They get the shape like Brian Urlacher real quick when they turn like 47.
I done messed with them all, nigga. The Mexican chicks, you gotta get them young, nigga. They touch that 40 ball.
Yeah.
They get to eating too many snacks, nigga.
Well, the thing with Mexican bitches, don't let them drink Budweiser.
Yeah, no Budweiser, no Corona.
If soon as you see her tip of Budweiser, just hit the bitch in the mouth. Just have her scared of Budweisers.
My T.O. burger.
I know Budweisers.
What about
Bitch, put it down.
Y'all niggas be messing with hoes that be wanting to get choked all the time while you smacking them?
Yeah, I can't do that. You know what? I think there's something wrong with a bitch that want me to choke her while I'm fucking.
What about slap? You ever slapped her?
I can't do that. I can't slap you, bitch. I'm gonna get into it.
For real?
The one hit, I'm like, bitch, are you like that? I was like, no, I'm not.
So what you like, a soft sensual fucker? Like
nigga, I don't really
love maker. Like I want to be on top.
I am that on the real.
He was a whisperer. He be whispering when he
I do. I'm very sensual with the puss. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a very sensual lover. I don't try to break the puss down unless I have to. If I'm fucking the bitch and I ask her who is it, she say you don't know him, I might go crazy on the bitch and change her mind.
Don't be
Don't be having the whole titties.
I gotta say on the titty, I gotta see a nipple hard. If a bitch nipple soft, I might get out the puss. I can't fuck you.
Don't be crying while you fucking bitch.
I done tear it up with some puss, nigga. Hold on. I done tear it up with some puss. What's good?
Hey.
Yeah, man, that's some good puss.
That nigga
God damn, nigga.
You have?
I ain't never teared up no pussy.
You ain't never got on your tiptoes in the bitch?
Fuck no.
Dozie.
But teared up though.
Teared? You said
You
teared
ain't
up.
got no good pussy then, man. You ain't crying, you ain't got no good pussy.
I'll be
nigga.
willing
That's
to.
not true. Good pussy make you cry.
I'll be willing to bet
Good
that
pussy
nigga-
make a tear fall like an Indian watching
be
trash.
willing to-
That one tear, that Mariah Carey tear.
I'll be willing to bet that nigga Dozie the first one to go get the rags for the fuck right after the fuck section. Like, hold on, just lay here, baby. Let me go get the watch right.
You're wiping her down. Yes.
Are you gonna wipe down?
I do.
I knew you would.
I ain't wiping it down. I throw you the rag. I throw you the rag. I ain't wiping you down.
I'm wiping it down.
Those only fuck with his clothes on. I already know. That nigga fucking a jean suit. He got a Levi jean suit. He fuck bitches in.
That nigga said jean suit. That nigga cut a hole in a pair of jogging pants.
That nigga got a dollar
That nigga
jean
said jean
suit.
suit.
You fucked the gospel music.
He could have got some.
Put your motherfucking hands together.
What my people say?
This
What my
nigga
mama
said.
say?
You said he fussed the Hezekiah Walker. That's fucked up.
Nigga, the one start fucking when somebody cut the stove on. Like, oh.
You talking about the
That nigga that stick down and get horny in the motherfucker like, oh, is that an electric stove? Oh.
Hey, only way Charlie dick get hard before he fucking bitches is if he watch Edward Scissorhands. Look at them blades on the nigga's hand.
In high school, that nigga Kraig shared a locker with Tevin Campbell. I didn't know. You done with that grease, Tevin? I mean,
you know, Can We Talk was wrong.
Can We Talk was over?
That's some funny shit.
Yeah. That nigga, the one got audio of bacon popping. Bacon is popping. That's what he fucked me.
The audio bacon popping.
That shit funny, the motherfucker. This nigga, you niggas restore my faith in fat jokes. Because between D.L. Hewley and the chat, I thought fat jokes was done. You know? You niggas is funny as hell.
D.L. Hewley fainted and another nigga cried about it. What's the nigga name? I know y'all know the comedian nigga that cried about it on Comedy Hype. What's that nigga name, man?
Who?
The comedian nigga. It's Rex
cried about
something,
what?
man. Nigga, when the nigga D.L. really fainted because he had COVID.
Oh, yeah, I remember that COVID shit.
Oh, you went down?
Nigga. Nah, he went down. He went down like a mannequin, though. Like, nigga, you don't fall like that unless you faking.
How you gonna fall with muscle control?
Yeah, you don't fall, nigga, and I hit your head. I see niggas fall. Wow, nigga, that nigga was like, hold on, let me.
This motherfucker, Kraig jack off the Smoky Norfolk, nigga.
Who was that?
A gospel singer.
I don't know who it was.
That nigga, Dozie fuck bitches to the Lion King soundtrack.
Nah, way.
This nigga said,
What's the longest you ever fucked a bra?
Shit.
That whiskey, man, that should be.
I put in. I don't know. That's a good one, dog.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Say hour and a half, about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, you was on the ecstasy?
Nah,
I
just
was drunk.
puss was good, nigga.
Talking shit.
Have you ever ate something didn't want to swallow?
Wait, oh, goddamn.
Eating and swallowing is false? Hold on, nigga, you can't.
Let's run it back.
Normal, nigga.
So you eat the box and swallow the material that comes out?
No, hold on.
Oh, Charlie. No, man, I'm trying to get started.
Hold on.
The nigga said, have you ever ate something long enough and wanted to swallow?
Material?
What are you
That's why I
referring
was like,
to?
long enough and wanted to swallow. I was like,
Hey, I might eat.
pause, goddamn.
Serious, my nigga. That shit sounds disgusting, dog.
This nigga said, nigga, like, I'm
Serious, nigga. What the fuck you swallow?
Fuck you, Charlie, nigga.
I want to know, my nigga. That shit sounds horrible, dog.
oh, shit.
When you eating pussy, you what you
That
got?
nigga Charlie finna rob the Slauson swap meet.
You got a spit cup by the bed when you eating pussy? You gonna swallow some of the pussy?
No, I just spit the
She
shit
got a
back
towel
up
down
there.
there.
Nah,
That
nigga, you spit pussy back in the pussy?
I'm not swallowing
you
pussy
the real
juice.
nigga.
No, nigga, that's not my
nigga, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm spitting it back in there,
That's
dog.
nasty.
You putting your tongue on the pussy, you swallowing some
Yeah,
of it.
nigga, licking it, lapping it.
What kind of pussy are y'all niggas eating that's emitting this kind of fluid?
Wet pussy, nigga. This nigga eating.
I want to know.
What you
dog.
licking on pillows or something? That ain't pussy you eat, nigga.
That nigga ate pussy with a blow dryer in his hand. Look at this motherfucker.
Like the dentist, I got the little thing, the little dentist thing. The little dentist section thing.
Hey, bitches,
Y'all niggas eating ass out here though?
I have.
Hell yeah, you gotta eat ass sometimes.
That's why I'm missing the back tooth. Mother got infected.
Whoa.
Mother got infected fucking with this raggedy bitch.
Y'all niggas ever had a bitch ride you while you on the freeway?
That's what I'm missing the back too.
What?
You have a bitch ride you while you on the freeway? You laid in this
I got
I like
head.
thick bitches.
No, I don't fuck.
You get
LAPD.
rolled
I
on the
want
freeway.
to get an LAPD for that.
I like thick bitches. Big bitch, you know, we gonna crash.
I done got
Ass
head
for that.
driving, but I never fucked and drove.
Head driving, you drive faster.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
drive 10 miles an hour faster.
I got rolled on the E-way. I was leaning this way, she leaning this way. I'm getting rolled on the freeway in an 84 Cutlass, nigga.
Oh, you was humping over to the back. She was on you, or you was fucking
She was
across
on
the
me.
seat?
She riding me on me. I'm linked this way so I can see the road. She linked this way, and we going to work.
Oh, okay.
On 94, right by the tire, nigga, in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We're going down.
Yeah, I mean, I done done some shit, man. I ain't never fucking drove, but I done got head driving, and that shit can get
On
dangerous.
that Teddy Pendergrass run.
You came while you was fucking her driving?
Oh yeah, I sprayed in.
Oh, you was a real nigga. I couldn't do that. I gotta.
She must have had some fire.
That's
Nigga.
that.
I needed
That's
it.
before we get to the
right
house.
then and there. I needed it on the freeway. I
Right
wait.
then and there.
I need it now. You look over, and she playing with herself on the passenger seat. Let's do it now.
Now, you eat a lot of Chinese food, I think. That's the only reason I can think he do that.
Charlie loves spray. Charlie loves spraying the bitches.
Yeah,
you don't never pull out, huh?
My pull-out game is super weak. That's why I got 5
I pulled an ass muscle in 2nd grade. I ain't been able to pull out.
I'm 1,000 now though. That's why I got a bunch of shit that I'm trying to finish and complete. That's why I'm on the flip phone. Like I'm not fucking with the hoes. I'm straight, dog.
That nigga Charlie busting the bitch and whisper his social security number like this. 5. Go put me on child support because you pregnant.
I'm done.
You pour this hot sauce in your pussy. It's gonna kill it, baby. It's gonna kill all the bullshit.
Kill all the bullshit.
He's gonna kill you. You're gonna have a boy. One of the two.
Oh shit! That nigga Chadwick Boseman had after Black Panther had to get a restraining order on Dozie and shit. Come on, nigga, stop coming by here, man. I'm not the Black Panther.
I'm not here.
That's not me.
We're coming over here with this purple drink.
Nigga went to the grave.
The nigga been gone for 2 years. What do y'all want? Are you serious? Nigga's not here.
Rest in peace, don't never get old.
Hey, Dozie coming through with a purple drink though. He think that shit gonna make him stronger. That shit.
Come through with the purple drink like I drink this. I talk to my ancestor. That dude.
Man.
This is wrong, dog.
Rest in peace, Chadwick, man.
Rest in peace, Chadwick, bro.
Charlie gonna be busting up when a chick touch that forehead. That line.
If you're messing with a non-black girl and she submit, it's your bitch. Is she black now?
Hell yeah.
No.
Huh?
Hell yeah, she gotta be.
No.
No, the kids.
So she can say nigga?
Nah.
Hold on. Let's visit that.
Okay.
Is being black saying nigga? Okay, let's stop that then, African.
No. Can't she say
Romulus, Michigan, 90 soul.
I ain't being black, buddy. Hold on. No, it's not though. But no, it's not though. It's not important. It's not important.
So she black all of a sudden.
Me saying nigga is not important to me being black in America.
Me, you gonna date this white girl, and then all of a sudden, because she your girl, now she black all of a sudden?
Yeah, she's definitely part of the cause. She's not part of white supremacy anymore. Oh, I promise you this.
But you can't
I promise you this.
As soon as she say nigga, she right back in.
Who? She would never say nigga. You know what kind of dick I'm put down?
How you know?
I'm telling you she won't.
Can you, if you
I'm telling you what bitches to do when I fuck them.
Okay.
They're not going to think like they regularly think.
If you conquer,
going into this.
if you conquer somebody's mind, don't they become what conquered them?
Yeah. Why you speaking
But here's
English,
the difference.
nigga?
Here's where we get fucked up though as black people, because usually what happens is the person that's conquered is the nigga. Because what happens is we accept the motherfuckers in, and then they get to run roughshod throughout the hood, and they do like Sarah Palin did after Glenn Rice smashed.
Talk about it.
They turn 30 or 40, they start looking wrinkly around the eyes, and they become the biggest ass white supremacists on earth. I think black people got to treat interracial pussy as what it is, a fetish. That's what they look at.
That
our
nigga
shit.
crazy to the motherfucker.
Interracial pussy is a fetish.
That's the only bullshit I ever heard.
Yeah, can't do
It ain't a fetish?
If I'm fucking with a bitch that ain't black, she's conquered.
Facts.
So she's black.
She's not black.
Facts. She's
Why not? She's serving a black man's purpose.
But isn't it a difference between her converting over to being black and being
Hold on. Is Meghan Markle black?
Meghan Markle got a nigga mama. Yes,
I'm asking you, is she black?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. See what I mean? We doing the phenotypes. We're dealing with people saying nigga. I'm talking about domination. What Kraig is talking about, if I'm fucking with a chick that's any other color and I'm fucking with her, the way my mentality is, she's on as a black woman. Not a black, she can't go on like, oh, I'm black.
That's a reach.
She can't, no.
If a woman, if you're a black man and a woman is allowing you to lead her and she's submitting to you, how is she not how is she not you?
She only fucking you, that's why.
No, hold on.
What you mean?
So can I ask you a question, Devon? Women that have no black agenda. You know one of my
Yeah.
Are these women black women? Now, if I fuck with them just because she's black, I got a black woman. Am I pro-black now?
For me, only people that are black are the people who can trace their ancestry back to slavery. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm talking about mentality, though. We talking about how we move.
Even mentality, because what happens is one thing we forget is black people and black men. We are the culture of the world. We the dopest motherfuckers on the planet. So everybody, when they fuck with us, they see the creators of hip hop, the best niggas in the NBA, the niggas that invented the elevator. Right. They see the shit about us that we don't see about ourselves. So they got a chance to get to the top because they know they can't marry us because their family ain't gonna let us. They know that lame motherfucker they gonna marry ain't gonna fuck with us. Yeah. So between the ages of 18 and 24, they come and get their little run, their little fetish. We get them at their prime stages. I think black men, we're in a dope ass situation. We get all the pussy around. No. We get the world's pussy.
Good about us. Come on.
We get the world's pussy.
He's not speaking like a conqueror, though. He's speaking like one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I'm speaking like a man that pussy just pussy to me. You know what I mean? So when it come down to it, we get the pussy between 18 and 24 at his best stage, and then they go back to marry their own race when they get wrinkled and box shaped.
I think the kids is black.
Just leave it at that.
I wouldn't consider her being conquered. I consider her being conquered, but I don't think she black. I think the
That's
kids
what I'm
is black.
saying.
Because you asked me, Meghan Markle's black. Yeah, because her mama black.
No, but I'm asking you though.
She grew up on Angela's Vista. She black.
No. That's what I'm saying. We can say that, but when she got into her power as a black woman, so she's black, right? What did she do? Did that power go back to the black community to help niggas like Doze? Doze might need a Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle can be fucking with Doze. No.
Black isn't a soul. Black.
She cool with shit. Black. I'm just saying, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like a bitch that's powerful like that has that mentality to where I'm fucking with a black man to elevate him. Now, when a woman is talking to me like Kraig is talking about, I'm not dealing with her just because it's some pussy. Especially if it's a white girl, any kind of woman outside my race, she has a purpose.
Why don't white men want to fuck with white women after they start fucking with niggas? Because they know they've been conquered. Yeah. They know that their mind.
The box is torn up.
That's why they know the box is torn up. That's why
it's so
it ain't
loose
gonna fit.
now, Becky. It's just loose.
It ain't gonna fit.
They know
it's so loose.
Why do you always smell like Hennessy when you come over here?
Well, they know that. They know that their mind has been conquered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know how a woman could be with you, bore children for you, cohabitate with you, tell you that she loves you, and be your partner and not be what you are. I don't get how.
Are you speaking on a mentally?
Well, that's the mom. Black is an identity. Black.
She's still never gonna know what that feeling is. That scare feeling is when a cop gets behind.
I don't need her to feel that though.
What you mean?
I don't need her to feel that. You know why?
Ain't that part of being black?
No, it's not.
That mentality.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. See,
we're talking about mentality right now.
No, we're not though, because being black is not being scared of the police. No. Being black is not liking Marvin Gaye. Being black is not liking Kobe Bryant. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We do not have.
So what's being black then?
There were black people before basketball and hip hop and Motown records.
What will make this white woman black?
Well, usually what happens when they
nigga.
That's all it takes.
But this is what happens usually. Look, we've already tried. This experiment has been going on for about 400 years now. Usually what happens is when they have a black child, these motherfuckers try to turn that motherfucker as white as possible. They don't embrace that kid's blackness.
That's a fact.
They try to the white mothers of these black children happen all the goddamn time.
If they're in charge, yes.
If they in charge, and usually because the nigga dead, but he out with the fuck back with his other bitch, and so they try to turn. They raise little coons that turn up into these motherfuckers we see on the news.
I can't say that though. I can't say that because I know some black and white niggas that are more pro-black than I can ever try to be.
That's fine.
And I'm dark-skinned and motherfucker.
See, that's one problem I have with the conscious community, man, is the fact that this whole mulatto thing, man.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I can't be around niggas that look at me with the side eye like I don't belong because I ain't got dreads and I just.
Where's your medallion, brother?
Yeah, because not only will I beat your ass
right
most of the time, but nigga, ain't too many more niggas stomp down about this black shit than me.
Hold on, damn dunk down. I've never fucked a white girl. Let's talk about it. A lot of niggas in this comment chat cannot say that.
So and you said that plenty of times. You've never smashed a white girl. You never
either.
Black box, nigga. Love it. I eat it. I eat booty.
I've hit them all.
Black booty. I've never hit a white girl. I have a lot of other races, but never a white girl.
I'm not saying this is Duncan, and I'm not saying this is DeWine.
Yeah, go ahead.
But a lot of times, niggas can't fuck other bitches.
Talk about it. That's real shit, bro.
And so they be talking this shit.
If you can't fuck a white bitch, you sorry.
You ain't been offered pussy.
If you can't fuck a white bitch, you sorry as hell. They make it easy to the motherfucker.
So, can we keep it 100? I mean, a lot of motherfuckers can't. And I'm like, you telling me to turn down some pussy.
Yeah.
Because you?
Yeah, exactly.
Niggas have never seen. That's a lot of niggas ain't never been approached by a white bitch who built like a black bitch. Frame off the chain with a small waist. Like, you gonna say no to that? Oh,
hey Charlie.
You ain't saying no because you ain't even offered it to me.
Hey, Charlie, you know what I say? Look, fuck all you want. All I'm saying is fuck what you want. Just keep it in perspective. Get out of bed and keep your head on straight. You know what I mean?
Black is an artificial term, and we cannot forget that.
Let's talk about
niggas are running around here accepting this title that was given to us a few hundred years ago as if it's our identity. It's not our identity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The things that we created during the suppression or this counterculture that we created, that's our identity. Hip-hop, blues, jazz. Like that's a part of our identity, I believe.
Yeah.
So if I'm dealing with a non-black woman and she is fucking with all those cultural things that I fuck with, and she understands the cause, and she's lying down and allowing me to thrash her womb, and then she starts to spew children from that womb.
Yeah, that
Then
whole.
you end up getting a coon like Obama.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
You still
See,
got
what
you a
Dewan
white
is
woman.
doing, I'm gonna tell you what. Now, see what I'm saying. Y'all going to the worst of the worst of black men who are mixed. I don't know too many of them cool niggas. And what we do is white supremacy will uplift them type niggas and make it seem like, okay, this is the norm when it's a black and white person mixed. That's not the norm. Most black people I know that are mixed are like, I'm black.
Yeah, for me, I want to.
We're not talking
I
about a pure white woman, and we're saying we're
A
going to
pure white goddess.
We're going to refer to her as white goddess.
That's how you sound. You know what I'm saying?
Like me, that nigga's gonna be on my head. I knew he was a coon. Fucking around.
Like for me,
goddess.
I'm not speaking from the perspective because somebody in the chat room said they're mixed leaders. Look, first of all, dumb niggas, there's no such thing as a black leader. Yeah. You can't. Is there a leader in prison?
Not at all.
The only leader in prison is the warden, motherfucker. So there's no such thing as a black leader. You
Somebody
dumbass.
tell that nigga what to do.
Yeah.
Talking about Coke is a black leader. 2 liters, a black 2 liter. It's Coke. It's black.
But like, no,
It is 2 liters.
I'm not speaking so much from what the people we see. Just being someone working with kids for all the years that I have, I'm talking about the psychological effects that I've seen happen too many times when I have a mixed child who has a dominant parent. Usually, if that parent is white that they're staying with, and the black parent isn't around as much, they grew up with hella psychological stuff. And hell yeah, they be pro-black. Oftentimes, because mama was doing some bullshit in the house, and it make them hate the other side, so they do come out that way. Yeah. I'm just talking about how the psychological effects happen. Now, if you get in the pussy, you end up having that child. And like one of my best friends got with a white woman. I love that motherfucker. Shouts out to you, Reggie. I love this nigga. But he's acting. I ain't put him on blast. He married.
Shout out to you. One of my best friends sold out. Shout out to Reggie.
My friend Reggie Williams.
Anybody don't know you with white chicks.
That nigga live on.
He married her. You know what I mean? And the nigga's a good.
My best partners is set out. Shout out to Reggie.
The kids is cool. It's like,
I don't know is.
And shout out to you little curly head fuck kids. Love you,
Fuck your family, Reggie. I know you.
But I'm telling you, my nigga Reggie is a good ass father to his daughter. He stayed there. So the fact that he stayed there, she ain't gonna deal with a lot of the psychological shit that a person whose father left will have to deal with.
I feel that.
So if he gonna stay there and you commit to it and you have a hand in how that child is raised, then I'm like, I ain't gonna shit. I don't dig police, man. You do what the fuck you want to do.
I just don't think
just don't lose perspective.
So why do white people disown white people or women or stop fucking with white women when they start to fuck with niggas?
Because it's a box issue. It doesn't fit anymore, honey. Why?
You think it's sex or mental? Because
I think it's that, and I think it's also what you said before. It's a conquering thing. I don't think he look at her like she a black bitch now, though.
Well, why else would they disown him?
Look what happens
when she was
when
she was a pure white woman.
You're tainted now.
That's what I mean.
But when she was because she's black now.
Yeah, exactly.
Again,
she's not.
Case study. The case study for that.
It is, bro. It's what it is.
I'm telling you, the mind. It's the mind.
It's the mind. But here's the case study for that.
Black dick is different, Dozie. I know you don't understand.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I have a black dick. I can talk about my dick, nigga.
The only reason,
bullshit.
the only reason I don't think
I'm
sounding crazy, nigga.
the only reason I don't think you can call her black is because there's
not
just
black?
certain. She's not black, but there's certain parts of the culture she'll never like. When we walk into a house, you can.
We're not saying it.
When you walk into the house and somebody's burning a hot comb, you know exactly what that smell is like.
But that ain't black.
I think that shit gumbo sometimes.
That ain't black.
Like y'all got some good shit
Talk
cooking.
to me.
It ain't black culture. I never smelled a hot comb. My mom and my sister got very straight hair. They
That's what
black
I'm
as
saying.
hell. And I've never smelled a hot comb in the house.
The common.
No, I'm saying, but I'm in my house. My house is very black culture.
You know that a lot of things that didn't occur in your house were still black culture, right? Like
but you know
these motherfuckers
she's
can tell you.
broken.
But look, you know what else? You
That hot comb shit is real. Like that's a black culture thing.
Black hot combs are a black woman thing. A black woman thing. It's not a black culture thing. That's what I'm saying.
When you a little nigga walking in the house as a young black man, you smell it. You know what it is.
I don't.
I'm not a black woman. I know what
that
that
shit smell like
what is
gumbo, nigga.
What does Dr. Francis Cress Wesling say?
Welsing, nigga.
Welsing say. What did she say?
I don't know. What you say?
What is the
Genetic
white
domination.
genetic survival theory? White men disown white women that sleep with niggas because they know that it's over.
It's over. It's done.
There's no more white babies coming out that pussy. It's nigga babies.
The bloodline, notice the bloodline is cut right there, bro.
Look at what happened to Sarah Palin. I said Sarah Palin is a case. Sarah Palin, all these white dudes love Sarah Palin. When that news came out that she smashed Glenn Rice, she lost all of her public speaking appearances. They stopped fucking with her.
She did. They do that.
That's what I'm saying. They castrate her because they
know.
They view it as a loss. Damn, we lost.
Wait, but she didn't have no babies by this nigga.
That's their inferior. Look, the answer is in the question. It shows their inferiority. It shows how little they view themselves relative to us. The reason why there's a fall off, the reason why they get so mad is because white society, white men, see themselves as so small next to us. Not just dick size, but life size. They know they don't fucking measure up to us. So when he knows Becky's been with the best, well, look, if you know a motherfucker played against Michael Jordan and competed, do you want to hoop against that motherfucker?
Hell yeah, nigga, I'm gonna take your motherfucking head off, nigga.
But you a counter motherfucker. But you're dealing with a group of people. White identity is based on not being black. There is no affirmative belief in white identity. You can't say white is all these great things. White people classify white as anything other than black.
What'd you do? You seen your baby mama coming out, your woman you was with, and you saw her walking out of Michael Jordan house.
Bitch, what? I need all the Jordans up
2 in the
to
morning.
Can I?
You make a
I mean, let's get the check. What we got to do to
That's
get the money?
man.
Right.
Yeah, let's get the check. Let's get the cheese.
You better not have no sore pussy and
But they don't even want to get the cheese with us. They like, bitch, it's over. You're not white anymore. You can't come over here no more. You chose niggers.
Oh my God, Rebecca, you let Duncan fuck?
Yeah.
I'm done with ya.
You got a U in your uterus?
Are you pack your shit, bitch.
Put a U in that bitch uterus.
Pack your shit and you leave.
Hell yeah, bro.
Damn, I don't know.
I've never stopped. I've never disowned a woman. Like
I've never done that.
Yeah, we don't do
like
that.
a family member that
We don't do that.
I got family members that are female that have fucked niggas of other races and had boyfriends, and I've never been like, you know what? Our fucking cousin is fucking dating a Filipino.
Man, yeah, never. Bro.
Oh no, she can't come. She can't come to grandmother's house no more. We're fucking done with her.
We don't do that.
We don't do shit like that. So what? Why are they doing that?
It's not.
It's the conquer.
It's
aspect.
not just them though.
They view them as spies. It's almost like a spy. Like if this bitch wired. Once a bitch start fucking niggas,
Because Dick,
her family probably pat her down.
Dick is
Probably pat her down before she come in the house.
no, listen.
This bitch got a wire on.
If
This bitch got a nigger wire on.
That's what I'm saying. If you watching,
This got
You better not go back telling them what we do.
this bitch got a soul wire on.
these the same white boys that watch all the Wesley Snipes movies. You know what I'm saying, man? They watch all the Wesley Snipes movies, nigga. They know how niggas is putting it. Hey, look.
Hey, keep it real.
He said all the Wesley Snipes.
Hey, somebody
fucking in these movies.
Somebody made a good point, and Asians are like that too.
So are Mexicans.
Yeah, all of it.
It's not the white. It's literally not black people.
I know
Mexicans are like that. Asians are like
I've
that.
never had no Asian like Asian person.
Thing is, look, all these motherfuckers that say nigga this, nigga that, that's always talking shit to us, not allowing us into their Chinese food restaurants, not that they jealous when we come around. These motherfuckers have their own insecurity, their own inferiority complex, and that's what we got to deal with as black men when we come around them.
Right.
That's why we got to deal with that. Don't bring a black by, don't bring a Mayate to the home.
Hey, don't bring that fool, because if he come over here, fuck him up.
Hey, Duncan, next Friday was real, nigga.
That's real shit.
Next Friday was some real shit.
Yeah. I just been in a couple messages.
It's very prevalent though in the Hollywood community because most of Hollywood is ran by Jewish men.
Mm-hmm.
Jewish men feel incredibly threatened by an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? An alpha male type dude, whether it be comedian or actor, because the first thing he looking at if he want to cast you in a movie, TV show, stand-up comedy special. That's why they're very excited about picking non-threatening looking black men,
Right.
homosexual looking black dudes, soft looking
Light-skinned
dudes.
Niggas that look like you and niggas that look like Charlie in the Alphabet commercial.
I'm telling you, it's touch and go. Nigga, I'm 6'3", 220. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I show up and you insecure about your babe and you wanna select me for a movie or a TV show. And you feeling the heat that maybe your baby's looking at me, you not picking me for that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not picking me for that movie.
That's real shit.
If it looks like I'm gonna be close to your circle, and you may feel maybe your wife before she start fucking with you was getting beat down by niggas. Nigga like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like Kraig come around, and it's like, I want to select this dude for the show, but my wife's gonna be on set.
And we experience that amongst our own community and entertainment.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I know if our own people is doing us like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, I don't know. That's a tough one for me, man. I really feel like if a woman is following my instructions and she's helping me to assist in what I need to get accomplished and she's allowing me to guide her, I feel like, yeah, maybe physically she ain't black, but if I got her mind, she's a nigga.
For real.
If I got her mind. I'm saying if she doing what I tell her to do and I got her mind, she's a nigga.
I just seen a gang of bitches that look like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, nigga. Nigga rolling around the escalator.
Jim Duggan?
You said, dude.
Them bitches that put shit in their name, nigga. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, niggas, fellas can't get shit. So a lot of these black men are running to these white women or any race of women who probably don't have high self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going for that shit. Or going for that shit. And they getting their issue. You know what I'm saying? They getting their shit together. Niggas is living good. They, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, they playing you on PlayStation 4 and shit. Like, you got a PS4? How you get a PS5? Nigga, hold on. You gotta be fucking a fat white bitch. So what I'm saying is, it's not that we're saying that they're black or they're black women and they can, you know what I'm saying, they can talk shit with like black. They never can be on top of our sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's money over bitches. My sisters over everything. Right. So it's like I don't give a fuck about a white woman telling me she feel like she's a black woman. That's the only. I'm gonna tell her, bitch, no, you not. You this, and this is what you're here for. If you're gonna be this role, you can be here. If not, we're gonna send you back. Them sending to the trailer park. It's nothing.
Right. Let's go ahead and wrap up the show, man. Doug, tell them where they can find you, man.
You already know what it is. Instagram, Mr. Duncan Penderhughes on you bitch ass niggas. I'll slap a nigga down. Oh yeah, man. NerdGangClothing.com, man. Y'all can get y'all some dope merch. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all some dope shit. Look fly. You niggas is goofy looking. I done seen you niggas pictures. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram, nigga. You niggas look goofy as fuck. Fuck with your boy.
Oh my hair.
Yeah, they on your shit. They on your shit. You got that Howard Hewitt. You got that Howard Hewitt right now.
It's a rough texture.
You know what I'm saying? It's rough. It's rough.
Rough texture. We got love for you, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I broke eye contact with you several times, nigga, and looked up like, God damn, brother. Looking at this nigga
hair like sand dunes.
We got love for you, though.
Fuck y'all.
Hey, man.
Hold on, let me finish, my nigga. I got you in Detroit, nigga. You supposed to get down your finish. What Detroit niggas do. Hey, the West Coast and Detroit, we family, my nigga. I know y'all know. That's all. I feel like that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas is kind of West Coast niggas. And when I go over there, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm with family, my niggas.
We was all kicking it in Mississippi.
All of Detroit, man. Yeah, Mississippi too. Mississippi niggas, facts. Alabama, all that shit. But yeah, fuck with your boy on the website, the album, y'all fucking with it. What I'm finna do is Sapiosexual. I have a couple songs, I got a whole album that I didn't put on there. So when I'm done, I'm just gonna release them songs for free. Y'all niggas see what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a second part of that shit. So I'm just gonna release that shit for free. Y'all get that shit. Fuck with it. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gotta pay nothing. It's just a continuation of the album of songs I think y'all should have heard that didn't make the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that out there because that shit dope as fuck. So I feel y'all should hear it. And,
shit, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do my nigga Dewan. Dewan has a new show. I don't want to speak on it before he do it. But Dewan has a new show. I'm finna do that nigga intro again. So we finna make some more beautiful shit to some dope ass shit. Yes. So everything we do is the team doing it, nigga. So always know that, nigga.
Yeah,
for real.
Facts.
Go ahead, Charles.
Hey, check me out on IG. I am Charlie Newhart. And fuck with me on YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all. I've been dropping a video a day. I'm having a good time. Charlie Newhart on YouTube, man. So, yeah, that's what it is. We going on tour pretty soon, man.
Motherfuckers.
So, check us out. That shit gonna be fun, man.
It's gonna be fired.
It's gonna be fired, man. That nigga Dewan cry when he see people wasting food and shit.
Throw out 6 nuggets.
You gonna throw that whole chicken bone away, huh?
This motherfucker Charlie look like a camel's nutsack. Gold motherfucker.
You got good black.
Hey, yo, Che Baqueno.
Hey!
Fun show today, man. Y'all know where to find me. Regular_DOZ on IG. On Facebook, Dozie Nzenwa, man. You know how to spell it. I love everybody.
Yes, sir.
Everybody.
Y'all want us to come to New York, man? Hey,
Hey, talk to your peoples, man. Get us out there, man. That shit costs, nigga. You know
Hey, we're gonna do New York, son. We're gonna do New York. New York.
Yeah, we're gonna be in that motherfucker.
Kakalaka, son. You know what I mean? New York, son.
Right, we come to y'all book us. We there,
We're
baby.
gonna do that.
That's right.
Plugged in. We connected, man.
Come to the website hotepish.com/apparel. God damn it, get your t-shirts. Black people don't owe anybody anything but an ass whooping. Dr. John Henry Clark. I got that shit going. My show Incense and Ashtrays is out on Spotify now. I got an interview with the legendary Bobby Rush, blues guitarist.
Oh,
I got that. It's already dropped. It's a dope ass interview, man. If you into music, you gonna fuck with that interview.
Yes,
I got my book coming soon. No Time to Waste. That's coming up pretty soon again. My sample packs I found out should be coming out in the next 2 weeks. So be on. I got my link tree and all that shit in my Instagram. So all that shit's in there, and I also got my workshop that I'm having on my book. For people who, if you have some shit you want to get done and you don't know how to get your motivation, I got your self-motivation workshop and all that shit coming out. So
shout out to T-Boss, man. For T-Boss showed up with her fine ass.
Oh, what's up, T-Boss? Yeah, so
follow, nigga.
So yeah, I wanna thank y'all for that. And yeah, check out my last 2 shows. I did one a couple days ago on why Trump wasn't the worst president ever. And I gave y'all historical, accurate information that you can go ahead and look up if you think I'm bullshitting. And today I broke down Black Blue Check Twitter, D.L. Healy and all them hoe ass niggas. So
that nigga finna square up with D.L. Healy, nigga. We gonna film it, nigga.
I ain't gonna square up with another black man. But I will call that black man out if he's throwing the rest of us under the bus for his own money.
D.L. somebody we should be able to call out. He knows what it is. He's a hood nigga that's a legendary comedian. Shit,
much respect. I ain't got no ill will towards that man.
Ain't nobody beyond being called out though.
Yeah, we ain't hoes, bro. I mean, shit, we the next coming generation, bro. So you got to talk to us too.
Facts.
Yeah,
straight out, nigga. Hey, man, fuck what y'all had to say about my hair. Appreciate y'all supporting the show, man.
Yes,
make sure y'all check the website out. Get that merch. Also, man, got some dope shit coming. We are having a show fairly soon, man, so be on the lookout for that. We will post it. We're going to start off locally here in Cali. It's going to be some invite-only secretive shit, so you can't just show up, man. But look, if I owe you something, I'm not going to be able to give it to you. So if you want it, you can get it from God. God! That's
God!
God!
That shit funny, motherfucker. You don't do that shit enough, Craig.
What, the dog? You don't have that shit enough.